Yo, hey. No, you're not late. You're not late at all. What's up, Golden? Yeah, you're not late. You just in time. All good for the most part. About to get it in, got my coffee ready, camera right there, yeah. Got my coffee ready. Got me a little morning breakfast, honey bun. So yeah, you about to see some new stuff from Xbox, some new games. You had breakfast yet? Oh, thank you. Actually, eat it now. Gotta get powered up. Then after the stream, we're gonna jump back into the game. That was a good game. Not yet? Man, you should get you some breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Gotta get powered up. My boy gonna tap in soon. Boy, HK, shout out to HK. Okay, Xbox getting ready to start. 9 minutes. dog in there with me for my breakfast, my honey bun. I gave him a little piece. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, we're almost there. 5 minutes. Okay.
Only
Check that
1
out.
minute into the day, we've already dropped an Xbox Play Anywhere title, a world premiere, and you can go play it today. I'd call that a pretty solid start if you ask me. But we'll be around all day to let you know what's on deck. But let's just say Batman fans, Silent Hill fans, and Outer World fans should all be on the lookout for reasons to celebrate.
Hello again, everyone. We are the Xbox On team, and we've got even more in store for you today than went down yesterday. But in case you've forgotten, Xbox Play Anywhere means you can buy a game once and access it across PC and Xbox consoles, including the upcoming ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X handhelds when they drop on October 16th. Even better, your progress travels with you, so you can pick up right where you left off, bringing along your saves, your add-ons, your friends, and your achievements.
Coming right up near the top of the broadcast, we're going to have a hands-on presentation of a new co-op game for the team behind Spiritfarer at Fate's End. Then it's going to get a bit weird because the guys from Squanch Games are going to bring the show home with the absolute madness of High on Life 2. Plus, we'll unleash yet another new trailer for a Game Pass game that's Xbox Play Anywhere, and honestly that would start to get a bit old if it weren't so awesome. First things first though guys, Ninja Gaiden 4 is roaring onto Xbox with a new playable character, new weapons and bosses, and some new gameplay mechanics to consider. Day 2, show us what you got, Gamescom.
Bring it on.
Oh, I'll show you what I got, Henry. I got Team Ninja. Here to tell us more about Ninja Gaiden 4, our director Masakazu Hirayama from Team Ninja, producer-director Yuji Nakao from Platinum Games, and Joe Muntle, Team Ninja's global project manager. And Joe will also graciously be interpreting for us. Thanks so much for being here, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Of course. Now, fans everywhere are already going berserk for Ninja Gaiden 4. The game was revealed in January's Developer Direct, and we saw an action-packed trailer where the launch date was revealed at the Xbox Game Showcase. And just the other night, we caught the story trailer on Opening Night Live. And don't forget, there's a build right here at the show that you can play right now. So, to the team, how's the reaction been for you guys so far?
そうですね、1月のデベロッパーダイレクトの、発表以来はいろんな新しい映像が発表されたんですけど、本作に対する、期待がだんだん高まっているんですけども、ユーザーの反応を見てどんな、気持ちでしょうか。
そうですね。まず、このようなですね、素晴らしいゲームショーの場でこう話できるのが大変嬉しく思ってます。長くこう潜んでこう開発してきましたけれども、10月21日にこう発売できることをまず嬉しく思ってます。あとそして今回このゲームズコムの会場で私も直接使用しているプレイヤーの皆様の姿を拝見して、すごく興奮しています。これからも発売に向けてしっかりこう仕上げていきたいと思いますので、これからも応援よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, it's been great to see the fans and the players' reactions to everything that's been revealed up until now. We've been working on this game, in the shadows for a while, so it's been really great to finally reveal it, and ahead of its release on October 21st. And myself, I've been able to check out the show floor build, and see how players are engaging with the game and having fun, and it's been really great. And we'll be continuing to polish the game ahead of its release on October 21st.
Amazing, not long to go. Now, I know fans and myself are very excited that Platinum Games are actually co-developing alongside Team Ninja. So can you tell me a little bit more about that collaboration, how it started, and also what each partner has brought to the table?
そうですね、今回本作が、チームニンジャとプラチナゲームズのコラボ開発、になっていますけども、まずその開発の経緯について教えていただきつつ、どのようにお互いの強みを生かせたか、について、教えていただけますでしょうか。
そうですね、開発としては我々チーム忍者としてもこの忍者ガイデンというタイトルはすごく大切にしてきたタイトルではあったので、いつかナンバリングタイトルチャレンジしたいという気持ちでずっと取り組んできました。その中で弊社の、小犬沼社長と、プラチナゲーム社の稲葉社長の方が同世代ということで交流がありまして、何か一緒に協力して作れないかといったところで検討が進みました。でそんな中マイクロソフトのフィル・スペンサー氏の方から後押ししていただきまして、3社でタッグを組んで忍者ガイデン4といったのを開発するといったところが経緯となっています。プラチナゲームズさんの方のですねダイナミックでケレン味のあるアクションといったところも我々のチーム忍者としても大変尊敬しているところですし、そういった魅力をですねしっかり取り入れながら忍者ガイデンだし体験に落とし込むというところをしっかり力を入れながら本作一緒に協力しながら開発していっています。
So at Team Ninja, Ninja Gaiden is a very important series for us, and we had wanted to make a new mainline entry for a long time. And when that opportunity started to present itself, there was actually a conversation that took place between the president of Koei Tecmo, Koinuma, and the president of Platinum Games, Inaba, who are actually friends. And they were having a conversation about, wouldn't it be great if we could work on something together? And that's when the idea of working on a new mainline Ninja Gaiden came up. And Phil Spencer from Xbox actually caught wind of this idea and threw his backing behind the project, and that's what allowed it to get off the ground. In terms of how we've been able to leverage both of our strengths, we at Team Ninja really respect Platinum Games and the accomplishments they've established with games like Bayonetta and Nier, and we had this synergy where we were able to incorporate their take on action games, their really expressive, dynamic action approach, and incorporate it into the foundations of Ninja Gaiden to evolve the series forward, and it's been a really great experience.
Love that. A collaboration of friendship beginnings. Love that. Now, at Developer Direct as well, speaking of friendships, we learned about our new protagonist, Yakumo, joining us for Ninja Gaiden 4 alongside Ryu Hayabusa, of course. And then also a new character, Sayori, was recently introduced and featured in the Gamescom trailer that we saw recently. Can you tell us a little bit more about both of our new characters joining us?
そうですね、本作は新しい主人公、ヤクモ、が登場するんですけども、あと、セオリっていうキャラクターも、ショーケースの、トレーラーで、発表されたんですけども、ヤクモとセオリと、リュウハヤブスとの、関係性について教えていただけますか。
そうですね、今作ですね、新しい主人公であるヤクモが、とある任務の途中で、セオリと出会うことになります。でセオリは黒竜の巫女と呼ばれておりまして、そうですね、なぜかヤクモの出自だったりとかどういう一族なのかっていう、秘密を知っている、謎の女性として出会うことになります。でそのセオリと、セオリからの提案で、黒竜を倒すという任務をヤクモと一緒に行うことになっていくんですが、この黒竜を倒すときに一度復活させなければいけないっていう、ジレンマがありまして、その際に、封印を守る竜神党という組織、それから、シリーズおなじみの竜ハヤブサと、目的が異なることによって対立していくことになるという物語になっております。
So the game starts out with our new protagonist Yakumo, and he's on a mission. And on the course of this mission, he encounters this mysterious character, Seori. And Seori is a dark dragon priestess, very mysterious character, and she somehow knows about Yakumo, about the clan, the Raven clan that he belongs to. And through a series of events, they set out on a mission together to cleanse the world of the Dark Dragon. So the Dark Dragon has been sealed away because of its threatening nature. But in order to completely annihilate the Dark Dragon, they have to first release the seals that have sealed it away before they can kill it for good. And this is where the clash with Ryu Hayabusa, as well as the Divine Dragon Order, which is kind of the antagonist organization in the game. Their objective is to keep the Dark Dragon sealed away. So Yakumo and Seori setting out to revive the Dark Dragon and release those seals versus Ryu and the Divine Dragon Order, who want to keep the Dark Dragon sealed away. And this is how the clash between these characters play out.
Got you, I see. So a little bit of conflict at the start. We'll see how that plays out. I've got to say, I do love Yakumo's hair. I think it looks very cool and stylish, so that's great. Can't wait to see more from them. But speaking of new characters too, we got a couple of them introduced to us during the Gamescom trailer as well. So could you tell me a little bit more about Kagachi and Achilles as well?
オープニングナイトライブで、新しいキャラクターも登場、してたんですけども、カガチとアキレス、について教えていただけますでしょうか。
はい、まずカガチに関してはですね、先ほどお話した竜神党の、偉い立場の、将軍となっております。でこのカガチはですね、黒竜の封印を、竜とともに竜神党として守っていることになるんですけど、先ほどお話ししたようにヤクモと目的が違うことでカガチはおろか、竜神党組織もろとも、敵に回してしまうことになるので、ヤクモとはそのうち戦っていくことになるかなと思います。
So first about Kagachi. So Kagachi is a high-ranking officer in the Divine Dragon Order, and because the Kagachi shares the same objective as the Divine Dragon Order, which is to keep the Dark Dragon sealed away. So this Yakumo, on his mission to release those seals, he ends up having to fight against Kagachi because they have conflicting objectives.
でアキレスはですね、これまでシリーズでもいた、魔人のうちの一人になってます。でただですね、これまで過去作にいた重機卿、それから視察重機王とはまた異なる魔人になっておりまして、アキレスについてはこの後物語にどう絡んでいくのかというところは続報にご期待いただければと思います。
So Achilles is a fiend, and fiends have appeared in prior Ninja Gaiden games, but he belongs to a different faction of fiends. In terms of what his motivations are, you'll have to wait and see for future updates because we can't reveal those at this time.
Okay, secrets, I see. Well, look out for those. Can't wait to hear more about him. Very cool. Now, in addition to the fantastic story trailer that we just saw revealed recently, I hear that you've actually got some exclusive gameplay footage for us to take a look at today, and maybe you can talk me through some of that as well.
そうですね、今日は、新しいインゲーム映像を用意していただいたと聞いていますけども、それを見せながらちょっと解説していただければと思います。
Yeah, let's take a look. So I hear we're in a little bit of a new setting here as well. Could you tell me a little bit about that, where we're at first?
まずこのステージについて教えていただければと思います。
そうですね、こちらはですね、物語の中盤になっておりまして、先ほどお話ししてた竜神島の、基地に潜入するというパートになっています。
Yeah, so this stage is a little bit after the halfway point of the game, and Yakumo is infiltrating the headquarters of the Divine Dragon Order.
潜入って言っても思いっきり見つかっちゃってるんですけど見つかっちゃって戦ってるんですけど
Yeah, he's supposed to be infiltrating it. Of course, he's going in with a bang.
As is the Ninja Gaiden way. Very good.
であとですね、今ちょっと装いがヤクモの衣装がちょっと違うと思うんですけど、こちら予約特典になっている北竜の末裔という衣装になってます。で普段の衣装と違って結構白基調の衣装になっているので、返り血とかが結構派手に目立つかっこいい衣装になっているかなと思います。
So you might have noticed that Yakumo is sporting a different outfit than what you see usually, and this is actually the pre-order bonus for Yakumo, and it's the costume he's wearing is called the Dark Dragon Descendant outfit, and because it's white, the way the blood splatters on his outfit, it's really striking and very cool.
で今お見せしていたのが、これが今回新しいトレーラーで公開された暗記の武器になっておりまして、一つの武器にはなってるんですけど、手裏剣だったりとか近接武器だったりとかっていうさまざまな武器を切り替えながら戦っていく結構トリッキーな武器になっています。
And you know the weapon that we're showcasing right now, this is the Assassin's Tools weapon, which was revealed in the opening night live trailer. And this it is one weapon, but within this weapon this one weapon contains a wide arsenal. So there's long-range options in the form of these large shurikens, as well as a large arsenal of close-range melee weapons.
はい。でヌエの方ですね、ヤクモのパワーアップした状態になると背中からでかい腕が生えて普段よりもさらにでかい武器を使って戦うことができます。
And when you go into Blood Raven form with the Assassin's Tools, these large mechanical arms will come out of Yakumo's back, and this allows you to perform even more, devastating attacks using the weapons included in the Assassin's Tools arsenal.
I see.
あと本作ですね、これまでの発表とかでもお話はしていたんですけど、武器がリアルタイムに切り替えられるようになってまして、先ほどもからも映像でコンだったりとか暗記だったりとかっていう武器に結構素早く切り替えて戦ってると思うんですけど、もうこれぐらいリアルタイムで常に戦闘でいろんな武器を使いながら戦うことができます。
And you might have noticed in the footage that Yakumo is seamlessly switching between weapons. So in the fight that happened previously and what's happening right now, you'll see Yakumo switching seamlessly between the staff and Blood Raven hammer and the Assassin's Tools weapon.
Yeah, I like that.
あと先ほどちょっとちらっと見えたと思うんですけど、シリーズファンの方向けになんですけど、今回首切り投げっていう、敵を投げるアクションがあるんですけど、そちらがなんと今回から空中で使えるようになったので、より自由に戦うことができます。
And, series fans might have noticed that Yakumo pulled it off an in-air guillotine throw. So this is a returning technique, and in Ninja Gaiden 4, you can actually use it mid-air and throw enemies at other enemies using this technique.
Sounds class. Love that. Awesome.
でここでまた敵が出てきて戦う。こちらがツイストソードですね。突進力を生かした武器で、結構移動が多いんですけど、単体に対してはすごく強い武器になっています。
And right now we see Yakumo using the rapier weapon, which transforms into a drill in Blood Raven form. And this is really effective in one-on-one encounters.
でこちらがおなじみのイズナ落としですね。
And of course we see the Izuna drop.
The classic. Oh! Very good.
今回結構武器がヌエの方とカラスの方っていう、形態に分かれているので、それぞれでいろんな滅却の殺しのパターンっていうのが見れるので、かなり見てるだけでも気持ちのいいものになってるってことが分かるかなと思います。
Yeah, so the obliteration techniques, which are these flashy, finishers, they combine both the base form and the Blood Raven form varieties of these weapons. So very flashy and very cool.
ここは爆弾を使って一気にイズナ落としで敵を倒していきました。
So we saw Yakumo use bombs and then connect that into an Izuna drop.
Nice.
でここはスイッチを押してレーザーを止めながら戦っていくっていうパートになります。
Yeah, so in this room we have those danger lasers, and you can deactivate them by hitting that generator.
Okay. A little bit of environmental as well as having to deal with these enemies. Wow.
今のような感じで打ち上げた後に、タッチの武器で空中に行ってそのままコンボを続けるみたいな、結構コアな遊びっていうのもできるので、そういう自由度も皆さん楽しんでいただければなと思います。
And you might have seen how Yakumo pulled off a just guard counter, launched the enemy into the air, went into the air using the Blood Raven form of the Tachi blade, and then did an Izuna drop, and then transitioned that into an on-landing ultimate technique. So there's really elevating the core Ninja Gaiden combat experience with new possibilities.
これが暗記の絶技になってますね。
Yeah, and that was the Assassin's Tools ultimate technique.
です。でここがカラスニングっていう今回新しいニングアクションみたいのが使えて、そこでいろいろステージを進んでいくっていうので。
And you might have seen right now Yakumo use a wire to traverse through the environment. So that's part of Yakumo's Raven gear, which is a new aspect to Ninja Gaiden 4.
で他にもカラスニングはあって、それぞれ移動を補完するようなものでステージの合間合間で挟まるんですけど、アクションのスピード感を止めない形ですごいスムーズに入っているのでどんどんバトルに進んでいくっていう、快感を味わえるかなと思います。
In addition to the traversal wire, the Raven gear includes other, traversal items, and these traversal sections connect, these combat encounters, but they don't get in the way of interrupting the pace, the high speed, action pace that you expect from a Ninja Gaiden game.
No, it doesn't look like that at all. Very high.
ここは狭い道なので周囲の攻撃が得意なハンマーで攻撃してますね。
So you see how Yakumo entered this close quarters area, so he whipped out the staff and hammer because that's very effective at hitting multiple enemies around the player.
ただ油断していると今みたいに敵にもう容赦なくガードされて反撃されちゃうのでかなりそういうところも激しいゲームになってるかなと。
But the thing is, if you hesitate or you slip up, the enemy will be quick to punish you for it. So that intensity is always there.
今映った技っていうのが新しい敵を弾いた後に切り抜ける琥珀という技でして、あちらがジャスト入力で琥珀の派生に成功すると、確定で V 欠損するっていうちょっと新しい面白いシステムです。
So you might have seen Yakumo perform a just guard, and after you perform a just guard, if you press the heavy button at the right timing, you'll be able to do a counter, and this will dismember the enemy and allow you to finish them off with an obliteration technique.
こちらが今回ヤクモが使っているショップですね。通信担当の海というキャラクターからアイテムを購入したり、任務を受けたりすることができます。
And we just saw the Darkness terminal, so that's where Yakumo can buy items from a supporting character named Umi. In addition to buying weapons, you can also take on missions that will have you completing certain objectives during the stages.
今のところミサイル兵器をちょっと格好つけて刀で倒してるんですけど、ここ例えばですけどシリーズおなじみの飛燕で倒したりっていうこともできたりします。
Yeah, so Yakumo is performing some very flashy maneuvers to take out these missiles, but you can also use the legacy technique Flying Swallow to take them out as well.
ここは一気にタッチで、刀を伸ばして敵を大量に巻き込んで攻撃しましたね。
Yeah, we just saw Yakumo use the Tachi blade to, have this area of effect attack to take out multiple enemies at once.
見ていただくと分かると思うんですけど、結構もう体の部位がどんどん飛び散るような感じで、かなりグロテスクなんですけど、ただすごい刺激的で気持ちいい絵になってるかなと思います。
Yeah, and through the course of these battles, you see limbs flying, and just this, this violence, and but it's not, the violence in Ninja Gaiden, it's not meant to be grotesque. It's really to provide feedback and to the player and provide that sense of satisfaction and catharsis.
ここはプラットフォームの外に浮いている敵がいたので、暗記の手裏剣の攻撃で対処した後に近接武器からの伊豆の落としみたいな感じのコンボでやってます。
Yeah, now you can see Yakumo use the assassin's tools to use projectile weapons to take out the enemies that are floating outside of the platform, and then switch up to those close counter weapons to take out the other enemies.
で今少し空中に飛んだんですけど、あれが新しいカラスニングのうちの一つのユスリカというものになってまして、風の気流に乗って空中を飛び回ることができます。
So you might have seen how Yakumo was floating through the air, and that's another traversal mechanic included in the Raven Gear.
今みたいな形でエリア間の移動をちょこちょこそういうカラスニングでの移動だったりとか、あとこれまでの映像でも公開したレールとかを使って移動していくので、かなりバトルとバトルの間が短くなって疾走感が今までよりも出ているかなと思います。
Yeah, so in addition to the Raven Gear, you've probably seen the rail sections that have been premiered in prior footage. And these sections are really meant to keep that sense of propulsion through the stage and that maintain that sense of speed and tempo as you're going through these combat gauntlets.
そうですね、ここはちょっと敵の攻撃が苛烈なのでだんだん辛くなってきてる状況かなと思います。
You can see the enemies are really amping it up and giving Yakumo a hard time.
Oh yeah.
このちょっとでも油断したらすぐやられてしまうっていうところも忍者ガイデンの変わらない魅力かなというふうに思ってます。
Yeah, and that sense of just relentlessness from the enemies. That's what really makes Ninja Gaiden distinct.
なんで時を超えて最新作としては出してるんですけど、今まで感じてたようなすごいハードなバトルっていうのは今回も健在なので、そこはご安心いただければなと思います。
Yeah, so even though it's been quite a while since the last mainline entry, Ninja Gaiden 4 retains that sense of intensity and relentlessness that the series is known for.
であとちょっと紹介が遅れちゃったんですけど、さっき左下に出ていたゲージが乱殺ゲージというゲージでして、こちらがマックスの状態になるとさっきフィルターが出て思いっきり敵をズバッと切っていたような傑殺っていう必殺技が使えるようになります。
Yeah, you might have seen that there was this circular gauge on the bottom left-hand screen, and when that filled up, you can enter Berserk state. And when you're in Berserk state, you can unleash bloodbath kills, and that's when the screen, turns red, and you just completely devastate an enemy with a devastating strike.
Yeah. It looks sick. I really enjoy the visuals of the Berserker attack.
こいつは重装型の敵で結構手強い敵なんですけど、慣れてるせいかあっさり倒してますね。
Yeah, and these enemies are usually pretty tough, but the person playing this game is really skillful, so I was able to take them out.
I bet.
What?
でどんどん基地の奥に進んでいきます。
Yeah, so you keep on going deeper and deeper into the Divine Dragon Order base.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing that look at halfway through the game. I can't wait to check out some more. I have a couple of questions about what we've just seen, and maybe we can dig a little bit deeper into some of the bloodbind mechanics and stuff like that, if that's okay.
かっこいい映像を見せていただいてありがとうございます。これからちょっと時間残っていますので、もしよろしければ、ヌエの方とか、本作の要素、について、詳しく、教えていただければと思っています。
本作の要素について
はい
ですね。はい。そうですね。今作は先ほどお見せしたようなこれまでの忍者ガイデンでできていたアクションを一通り継承しつつも、新しくできたヌエの方によってよりダイナミックで、ダイナミックなアクションを行います。で、これっていうのが今まで1対1で手勢に無勢の状態だった戦況っていうのを広範囲の攻撃で一気に変えることができるっていう、新しいアプローチをしていまして、これまでの忍者ガイデンの良さも継承しつつより繊細にダイナミックに戦えるアクションとして据えています。で、また竜はやぶさに関しても、戦火状態っていう、新しい形態を用意しておりまして、そちらもより竜が町人だっていうことを知らしめるような激しく強いアクションになっておりますので、そういったところも楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。
Yeah, so with Ninja Gaiden 4, we really set out to retain that core essence of what makes Ninja Gaiden, while also injecting it with these new, very expressive, diverse arsenal of techniques that you can use at your disposal, and you'll see that in the Blood Raven form of Yakumo. And also with Ryu Hayabusa, he has the Gleam State, and the Gleam State really just kind of demonstrates how powerful and how just absolute Ryu Hayabusa is.
Amazing. That sounds really cool. So with the Blood Raven form, and maybe with Gleam as well, there's different weapons that we spoke about that Yakumo was able to pull out quite quickly on the fly. Can you tell us a little bit about what the particular unique states are for the different weapons, and also how they're best used in combat as well?
そうですね、ヤクモの武器種、について、カラス、の方と、ヌエの方、それぞれの武器の、違い、その形態、について教えていただければと思っています。
そうですね。まず全体を通してなんですけど、カラスの方っていうのはこれまでの忍者ガイデンでできたアクションっていうのを一通り取り揃えて、忍者ガイデンのプリミティブな体験っていうのができる形態になっています。で、一方でそのヌエの方に関しては先ほどお伝えしたようなそのダイナミックな攻撃をできるっていう形態で、それぞれ自由にヌエの方はゲージを消費するんですけど、自由にスイッチングしながら戦うことができます。
Yeah, so the base form of Yakumo's weapons, those really retain that foundational Ninja Gaiden experience, and then the Blood Raven form allows you to unleash these more expressive, dynamic, devastating attacks. The thing about the Blood Raven form is that it actually will consume gauge when you're using it. So the game is designed to encourage you to switch back and forth during combat.
で武器ごとに特徴も結構分かれておりまして、例えば最初の方にお見せしていた2頭と太刀であれば、2頭のスタンダードな攻撃から太刀の、広範囲かつ、強力な攻撃を繰り出せたりとか、あとハンマーでいうと、先ほどお伝えしてたように周囲に攻撃するのが得意で近距離だけど、火力がすごい高いみたいな形になっています。で今回新しく映像で出た暗記に関しては全てのリーチで攻撃できるすごい万能な武器には見えるんですけど、ただトリッキーな性能にはなっているので使用難易度が少し高いっていう面白い武器になっています。
Yeah, so each weapon has its own distinct qualities. So the base weapon, the dual blades, and the tachi, when you use a Blood Raven form, the tachi will allow you to unleash these devastating kind of area of effect attacks, allow you to engage with enemies from a long distance. Then there is the hammer, which is the Blood Raven form of the staff. And this is, very close range, but it will allow you to hit enemies that are to the side of you and behind you. And then the weapon that was revealed in the opening Nightlife trailer, the Assassin's Tools, if you look at the footage, you can see that it kind of is a jack of all trades. You can use it in any situation. But because of how, diverse its tool set is, it's quite tricky to master. But once you, really, wrap your head around how it works, the possibilities are just immense.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Now, are there any particular enemies that are susceptible to the different weapons and also the different blood bind states? Is that a balance that you put in there?
そうですね。 この敵に対してこの武器が有効だったりそのようなことがあったりしますでしょうか。
そうですね、敵によってどういう武器例えばですけど、1体で強力な敵がいたりした場合はドリルでじっくり戦うっていうのもありですし、あと敵が大量にいた場合は先ほど、お見せしていたような太刀による広範囲な攻撃で一気に巻き込んだりとか、あと逆に周囲に囲まれてしまってどうしようもない状況を切り抜けたいっていう時とかはハンマーで一気に攻撃してみたいなそういう形で敵もそうですし戦況に応じて自由に切り替えて戦っていくっていうことが重要になってくるかなと。
Yeah, so depending on the enemies and the situations you're in, certain weapons can be more effective than others. So if you're in a one-on-one scenario against a very formidable opponent, you can use the rapier weapon, which transforms into the drill when you use Blood Raven form, to use that to really, drill into him and take him out. And then if you're up against a lot of enemies,
you didn't really miss much. They're just, they're giving us a deep dive into Ninja Gaiden. I'm kind of feel the type of way that they're showing too much. I want to wait
for example, with the hammer,
to see this. They're showing too much on here, man.
Area,
but it's all
good.
good.
Enemies, ganging up on you, you can whip out the staff and just smack them.
Okay,
yeah.
Gosh, amazing. Well, I can't wait to get my hands on all of the weapons and try them out myself. But probably the assassin's tools. I like the challenge you've set. Hard to master, but looks like a lot of fun to try out. Before we wrap up quickly, I would love to ask Hirayama-san and Nakawa-san what their favorite part of developing the game has been so far.
そうですね、最後になりますけども、お二人から、それぞれ、本作において一番好きな要素とか、本作を開発するにあたって、思い出が、ある、ところが、あれば教えていただければ。
Bro, they're gonna show some gameplay of High on Life 2. That's what I'm waiting on, but it might be towards the end.
やっぱりヌエの方のシステムは、結構開発初期からあったシステムではあったんですけど、今回のこのバージョンに至るまで、例えばこの1年前の状態と比べるともう全く別物になってたりしていて、どういうふうにこのプラチナゲームズさんらしいその懸念味のあるアクションを、忍者ガイデンの中に取り込んでいくかというところは本当に毎日毎日議論を重ねてなんとかここまで落とし込んできたところの要素だったとします。ありまして、そういった意味ですごく思い入れもあるし、ぜひ皆さんの方で。
They ain't even showing no gameplay with Ryu Hayabusa. Yeah, they only showing this guy.
主人公の中でもその忍者ガイデンとしてのアクション。
Yeah, High on Life. Yo, I'm streaming that thing.
Yeah, so
midnight. I hope they drop it at midnight.
Is the Blood Raven form.
Sometimes they be dropping it like the next day and stuff.
Line throughout the whole
I hope they drop it like
this game, and it was really the vehicle
Thursday going into Friday morning.
Allowing Platinum Games to inject their own approach into Ninja Gaiden, but not just to exist on top of the foundation of Ninja Gaiden.
We're gonna get into her today too.
Into those
man, it's
and,
available.
I think when players pick up the controller and they start playing as Yakumo, they'll understand that Yakumo is a new protagonist, but he really retains that
I'm sorry. Oh damn, bro. Yeah, let me. Oh no. I'm gonna get rid of this shit. Yeah, get rid of that shit.
New protagonist, but he really retains that quintessential Ninja Gaiden experience, and we're really looking forward to the day we can, deliver the game to players on October 21st.
Absolutely, not long at all. I can't wait to play it, and thank you so much Team Ninja and Platinum Games for showing us the look at all that very bloody but very good fun. That was great. And don't forget, you guys at home, you can pre-order Ninja Gaiden 4 today to receive that thick skin that we saw Yakumo in, the Dark Dragon Descending Yakumo skin at launch. Day 2 of Xbox at Gamescom 2025 broadcast is just revving up. We've still got a metric ton of trailers, interviews, and gameplay deep dives left to dig into. And speaking of digging,
time to get at it!
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. You can do this alone.
Yeah. I like the skins. I like the suits that they were just showing. Yeah, I like these type of like arcade games like this. It's fire. This got co-op. Shit, when this come out, we could definitely run this when it drop. Oh, and it's coming to Game Pass September 17th, my brother's birthday. Wow.
A trailer for the
Outer Worlds.
You'll remember more
That's
than
their companions.
The companions.
Oh, the first one is out, right? Cause this one they showed was saying September 17th. Okay, so the first, yeah, we can run the first one. Yeah.
Chemically enhancing your statistically unsafe lifestyle.
Update.
This might sting a lot.
Yeah, cause it said coming to Game Pass on that one. So if the first one there, yeah, we could run the first one. Yeah, I want to try it out.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
Oh, okay.
And no,
Bro, I never finished this. Well, the first one, the first Outer Worlds. And I never finished Starfield, bro. I gotta get back into both of these games. This one and Starfield. Oh, it was on Steam. Oh, so it's probably just coming to Xbox
well,
now.
If you ask me, trailers, they're all well and good, but part of the joy of Gamescom is getting to go deeper than the trailer, which we're about to do with a game that I'm just absolutely obsessing over, the latest from Thunder Lotus.
Now, in 2020, Thunder Lotus captured gamers' imagination with the almost nostalgic feeling of shepherding spirits to their eternal rest aboard an ever-growing houseboat in Spiritfarer. The new game, At Fate's End, looks to tug at some of the same heartstrings, albeit a bit of a brand new
yeah, I got pretty far in it, but like at the time when it came out and I was playing it, I was working in the studio heavy, like full time, so it's kind of hard to find a time to play it. I used to bring the Xbox with me to the studio. I used to bring both the Xbox and the PlayStation with me to the studio.
I mean, you guys
I was streaming from the studio and stuff. But it's just like I was always booked up with clients.
Lotus style where everyone saw from the people that made Spiritfarer and knew.
It was like,
yeah, I'm gonna get back into it. I got another hard drive too, so I got to get a casing for it. I got like a 2 terabyte, so I can use that to plug up to my Xbox. Cause them games be taking up a lot of space, man. I don't want to get that add-on SSD. That shit is like too much. What is this?
Absolutely great.
Amazing. So
Look
we're
at
all
him.
super excited to see more and hear more about At Fate's End and its entrancing story of estranged siblings, whatever the hell that means. So what have you brought to show us
I ain't gonna lie, I want this.
Yeah, so I'm going to start the game and I'm going to show you At Fate's End.
Okay, perfect. Let's jump in and immediately give us a bit of context of what's going on.
Village of Crestan, and right now Shan, the character on screen, is looking for her sister Camila.
Okay.
And the reason why she's doing so is because the end goal of Shan is to find all of her 7 brothers and sisters God swords. She's got to reunite
So she got to find her
restart the
siblings.
cycle. And she's being told, basically by her sword Aziz, that something is afoot with Camila.
Okay,
Some
good.
opening little mind palace.
These menus.
See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, God damn.
So Aziz, your sword, kind of has an insight, and he sees that through tarot cards. And basically,
That's crazy.
Aziz detected something in Camila's behavior that makes you think that she's not as good as she's pretend she is.
Okay.
So her sword Tyrannus is the god of sky and thunder, and she
Sir,
basically did
I just gotta
terrible
I gotta
job
order
of
me a
doing
casing off of.
whether
I
it's out
actually got a
control,
casing.
there is
So the
SC2
hard drive that's
slash
in
and
the
green there,
casing
but
that I
some
have
areas
is
are pretty
small.
dry.
Okay.
So I
basically,
wanna
right now
get a
we
small
are on
casing
the,
for the other hard drive and then put
on
this
the
one in
track
the
of trying to find why Camila did
the
like this.
SATA, the
We have to do
SATA
two things right now. We have to meet her
casing
in the
that I
chapel.
have.
Yep.
But
Sorry,
this-
we have to
this-
go in the
this my
chapel
boy
to
right
find
here,
clues
man.
about what happened to
It's a
people
big
around
boy
her.
right here.
And then we also have to meet her at the tavern at night, which
Okay.
is what we're going to do. So I'm
And we
gonna-
picked those up. That was a
Got it.
quest log.
Keeping it
Right,
safe in my
something we were
socks.
looking at before. It's like a detective quest log.
Exactly.
Wow,
But if I just
that's
now
so
want
cool.
to interact with the world, with a simple button press, I can actually stop time at any moment.
Oh, wow.
That's how I can actually interact with things. And that guy,
Of course, you know, I
little
got
guy
my
over there could tell me that,
skateboarding
hey, you know what?
tools in my
Come
sock
back here
drawer
at night,
too,
so we
man.
have to find a way to make
Working,
night
I'll be
happen
working on my
here
skateboard
in the
decks.
village.
Okay, and I'm sure you know exactly how to do that.
I mean, in most
I
games,
gotta have a hunch on how to do it.
Yeah.
But right now, let's go to the chapel that we saw over
Okay,
there. Maybe
sure.
something is gone in on that little tavern. Crypt over there. But
Whoa.
so
No.
yeah, I know we can go back in the layers.
do it again.
So it's
Gotta
like
go.
it's not real.
No, I don't want to puke. I don't ever say that. Okay,
Just do that for the whole demo.
That's great.
So in the chapel, we know that there's some stuff that we can gather, some intelligence, some clues about why people are afraid and distrustful of Camilla.
Uh-huh.
So that guy here is talking to another person of that group that feels like a cult, and it's a pretty toxic masculinity cult that is linked to her brother Roman.
Okay, sure.
I want some more about that because I don't want to give credit to anyone.
Great family by the sounds of it so far as well.
And you see the bubble right now is kind of weird and flaky
yeah,
because
sure.
this is a pretty specific inside the sword is selecting for you. So basically when you see this, it's going to transform into a clue card that then you're going to add to your own story through kind of what you mentioned as a quest log is also an investigative board. There we are.
So anytime you notice that the text is slightly different, there's something about it.
Yeah, I have a few of them
That's important.
already.
Absolutely.
Because, you know,
so you
I
basically have to deduce stuff.
store
by, see the card down
my
there. There's specific clues.
sessions,
that you
my
gain
music
throughout the course of
sessions
the
and
game
everything on them
beforehand.
and stuff.
So we had a
my
chat with someone
recordings,
in the forest,
my masters.
telling her
Yeah, so I got a
that
few of them
her
already.
little
but
daughter was killed during a giant
just
flood.
this big
And
one
that
I have,
guy
I'm
just
gonna use
taught
it for
us
like
that basically Camilla in a drunken
Xbox.
stupor
Yeah.
made a flood happen. So
Well,
that
I'm
deduction is
kind of.
easy to make.
I don't know if I should use it for my
She is
Xbox
the
or my
reason why
PS5.
the flood
I ain't gonna lie, the
happened.
PS5,
There
that
you
shit.
go. That's what
I don't have no
as well.
space in that
Oh,
shit.
this is
Like I can
so
only
This
put
is
like
so
maybe
gorgeous.
get like 4
really
games
put a
at a
lot of
time.
heart
on
into
that.
all of these
Yeah.
animations. I mean,
Jumping,
we know that
jumping.
from many of your games before, but in particular, it
you.
feels like you've really dialed in and just honed in on the theme of them all as well.
Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
Kudos to the art team. They do an excellent job, and everyone in the studio, of course. So right now, we see we're trying to find that way to actually make the night happen. This is probably there. I kind of know it's there, but it's
Well, yeah, you'll know.
it's actually blocked by the gigantic green crystals over there. So the way to dispatch those is to enter into a fight.
Oh,
So let's try to
okay, here we go.
kill the guys in there. Yeah. So the fight in at Fate's End is pretty
Wow,
snappy
hair
and
turned
it's
white.
in timing and positioning. So I can jump at any time and I can attack in any direction, as you can see there.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to try to kill that guy over here. Oh, my switch. Oh, there you go. Boom, kill.
Running better.
Got him.
Shot.
Exactly. And now I can also pass time
Ooh, how'd you
in
do that?
the
What's the
fight.
button for
I'm
that?
going to gain some Arcana points to energy. Every move in the game is basically based on an encounter you have with your brothers and sisters. So that's
Oh, it's
right
cards.
there is best
Nah,
for
I'll
Roman.
pass on this.
And he's the
Okay.
devil, and I can throw my sword with this and select that.
Too much.
Oh, that was
Nice.
So many fights, they do have specific arenas and many phases basically.
Oh, well,
So I'm gonna try to big
Or
right
cards
now,
are only
so
for like
what
special
we get,
attacks.
what
Okay,
the
so they got
at
basic
home
attacking.
watching right now.
Okay, okay. I changed my mind. We might rock with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So
okay.
I also have another move which is a grenade, which I'm gonna use right now. Pew! And
Okay.
then-
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's taking a
are.
bit of the shield out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Get
I
it
did it.
there.
I did it.
Well done.
Yeah.
So throughout the game, presumably you'll get more of those cards to deploy during combat.
Absolutely.
Is there a
You
way
should
that
see
you
the
need to,
dog.
like,
He
manage
just.
the resources
It's
to
like
be
he
able to
just.
actually-
He's just.
Yes, as you can see,
he's
we
done with
actually
this
got
morning.
resources, and through those resources, we can upgrade all the moves
Yeah,
we
this
have
bit.
in every tactical or dynamic move, which I'll talk about a bit later. So now I'm gaining that major arcana. So the game is heavily influenced by tarot theme, which is, as I said,
I mean,
it has the sword
absolutely.
sees it. So the sword is basically making you absorb that power, which is the moon, which, as you can imagine,
I see.
might help us making the night happen.
I think I'm on to what you're up to.
Come on, the twilight. Yeah, I'm seeing this.
And her hair's changing colour. Is that relevant at all, or is that just some cute thing that?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, that family is called the Hemlocks.
I'll be right back.
And all of the knights of the Hemlocks, all the brother and sister from that family that do have a sword with them, the sword live within them in a specific part of their body that
Physically
they've
within
sacrificed
inside. Wow.
exactly to hold the sword. So for Shan is the throat, which also means that the sword talks for her. So we'll be able to select your bubbles, your thought bubbles, and then we'll be talking. All right, so I'm going to use the knight right now. as a modifier, this is the moon, and there we go. And
Oh, the
night should
how and the
happen there.
who is interesting as well, but
And
good
this
job
is
with
the
the
night.
moon. Yeah.
We
That
never
was
really
great.
know yet if time is going forward or if we actually choose to be there at night. Oh, maybe expect that some point later in the game.
Okay.
All right, we're in the pub, Henry.
Tavern.
Well, it's
There
the
we
perfect
go.
time to go. It's night time.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a good time. Let's see it.
So Camilla is there waiting for us to have drinks, and of course that's not. Shan is here to talk to her. We've discovered tons of very creepy stuff about what she's
Not
been
been
doing
doing
so far.
her job
yeah,
particularly well at the moment.
No.
Needs to have a word.
absolutely. So let's dive into it. Yeah, Camilla, what did
Wow.
you do? And she doesn't really want to talk to you. She
wants to play a
drink.
game.
But not only does she want to drink.
If we have to. Sure, okay.
Yeah.
One in Cologne.
Yeah.
We are. We've been drinking a whole. No, we didn't
we're
drink
very
anything.
professional.
No, very, very professional here at Xbox.
All right, so let's
will take a
let's
drink.
partake in what she offers us, which is drinking first, talking later.
And
but-
she's had two, notably,
Yeah,
as
she's
well.
got two of them. Also gulping very fast.
And there's the sword you mentioned coming out of
Exactly.
the throat, yes.
So not only does she want you to drink, but she also wants to use your very special power to do very silly things by breaking mugs and showering people
Yes.
in glass.
It's like clay pigeons. That's
Yeah.
sick.
There probably is a law here against this. I'm kind of worried. Again, we're back with the question, and she's still at the. All right, I don't want to talk right now. I still want to drink. Okay, but still, I want to talk to you, Camilla, about what the hell happened to you, and why did you
People.
actually
Yeah.
leave your people suffer that much because the weather was terrible and nothing happened properly in your region.
Oh, let's go get this
All right,
breakfast.
let's for the last time drink something.
More drink.
It's gonna be much
fine.
harder because I'm way more drunk now. Basically,
That's going to have an
Wait,
effect, is it?
it
Literally.
might have. Yeah, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Okay.
Actually, the
Fuck.
screen
I'm
is
usually good off the
robbing,
drinks.
and it's gonna be tough to
Oh my God,
select
it's
a card.
moving.
And now I can actually miss.
way.
Oh no, I did it.
Yes, nice, you did it.
You're a pro.
Yeah.
You've done
God.
this before, haven't you?
I'm very good at doing drunk stuff. Wow, this is getting way worse than I expected.
Okay.
No,
next
I'm
game.
trouble. People don't
look,
drink at
and it's
home
all-
or drink responsibly.
Text has all gone
You guys
crazy.
even-
as
Yeah,
well.
everything is skewed. But now she might. Yeah, this is
Oh my
really
God. All over
falling
the
apart.
place.
The speech bubble is also falling
Oh,
apart.
and the camera's like swaying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, what happened really? Just tell us now. So basically, she's answering you that she had that duty
Yeah,
to
man.
fulfill, but
Get the
she
dog some.
basically
Huh.
inherited it, and she didn't want to do any of it.
Oh, I
It's
see.
I mentioned
She's in charge of the weather, but she doesn't want to.
Didn't choose
exactly.
that life.
It's really hard actually.
Yeah,
It takes
that's
hard
right.
work to do that, but also she doesn't really want to do anything.
Oh, okay.
She'd rather stay
Okay,
there.
into that.
So again, so the speech bubble changes
More
to
clues.
give you more clues.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, the color. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And it's her own opinion on that.
One more
That's
drink.
finished.
One more drink.
Wow.
Oh, boy, drink.
That's the last one. Again, drink responsibly at home.
Yeah.
Of course.
Or don't drink at all.
Always an
the,
option.
The easier option, sure.
Damn, she's getting toe up with the
All right, so she's giving
with
you
the
now
bartender.
a bit of,
Okay.
of a meeting. She tells you that you have to meet her back in the forest where you first met her.
Okay.
She's still taking all that as a training. She sees you as an inferior fighter, so the reason why you could actually convince her to give you her sword passed out
She's done. Yeah, fair enough.
on the counter.
Yeah, she is out.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's out. All right, so Nat, let's use that insight. And we had first learned by someone that we met in the forest earlier that she basically stopped, doing any effort, which the two of those clues together makes the deduction that actually Camilla doesn't want to do anything, which reveals a minor arcana, which is exactly the crux of a story. So every sibling will have 3 different secrets that we'll discover through the
Oh, I
through the course
see.
of the game.
And we get to meet all of the siblings.
Yes.
specifically, Yeah.
And all of them will have different stories embodied by those minor arcana that you can get to decide which side you want to use.
Wow.
Which
Okay.
will have an impact.
So what's the plan now then?
All right, so now we have to go back to the forest. So we're going to use the world map to basically teleport somewhere.
Pretty.
Let's
Wow,
go
look
to
at that.
Hagog Forest where we had to go. To the outskirts.
Talk to us a
There we
bit
go.
about the size of.
Yeah, so the world is pretty big right now. It's one of
Game.
the 6
It
regions we
looks
have in the
good.
game in total, and we
I
have
like the
many
art style.
destinations to explore. All of them are pretty open. We have to meet her during the day because she's still pretty hangover right now. She actually passed out on the counter.
fair enough, yeah.
Actually have to go back to the day, so let's get rid of the moon card there.
Oh, and you just take it out when
Yeah,
it's
I
back
just take
to
it out,
day. Oh,
and days happening.
easy, okay.
All right, so another very big theme of Fate's End are secrets. So you might notice something, but the game also tries you to look at things differently. So I'm gonna use the reveal mechanic right now to see. Oh, in the branches there were that weird esoteric symbol.
look
It's
at
actually a
that.
cancer symbol, and the
Oh,
cancer symbol is
beautiful.
associated with Camilla, which will allow me to then to teleport much faster to her. I don't
Oh,
have to go
great, okay.
through the whole forest again.
I'm going to need to brush up on my symbols then.
Oh,
before
yeah.
I play this.
I'm a Capricorn and I've had no idea what I'd be looking for.
It is a challenge. All right, so let's have that tough conversation. We
Okay,
know
here we go.
everything we need to know. Now it's time
get
to
ugly.
actually tell her,
Let's
you know what?
confront her.
Why the hell did you lie to me? Why did you do a crappy job at what you're supposed to be doing?
And I have a feeling this isn't going to be a normal conversation.
No, those guys, they talk with swords out. And also, basically, you're kind of threatening her with truth. Oh, how inconvenient.
What the hell?
So she's gonna get the sword out of her arm. Terran is the sort of, again, Sky and Thunder.
Whoa.
Like,
Animations are so on
speechless.
point.
Thank you. And then Camilla gets aces out of her throat.
Wow.
Aces symbolized by 3 cranes and the bull with 3 horns.
It's just beautiful.
And now
I'm
that's
just
where
watching
that
like an
demo is
anime.
gonna,
So nice.
you know, go sideways, and I'm gonna lose that fight and skip it.
Nah.
She's a super tough fighter.
whoa, okay, here we go.
My money's
Yeah.
on you, don't worry.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. No,
Oh.
that's not. No.
It's
Okay.
okay, you need to take one hit just to
Go
show
back,
her
go
how
back.
tough the fight
Yeah,
is.
bait
I'm gonna try to defend first. No, still no dice. All right. Let's
Did
go
you
some
just
try
have
something
like
else.
a rose symbol around you there?
Absolutely, she's the fool as a Terror Arcana. So I have to hit her in the back. Actually, that's how I do it.
Oh, of course, because
Yeah.
the shields, yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
Nice.
no, double
Right,
jump from
yeah.
her. And again, the double jump could be another move in a tactical stance.
Uh-huh.
So all
She's
the
very
moves
quick,
can be actually reversed and to be either dynamic or tactical.
Okay.
All right, so she's summoning Thunder. Let's. Oh, that actually missed it.
Ah.
That's fine. No. Okay. All right.
I'm seeing a lot that the barriers are very directional,
Yeah.
like, depending
Yeah.
on their moves as well.
Absolutely.
So
All right. Yes.
I imagine there's going to be a lot of
Still
traversal
using-
stuff you can do to maybe get behind people quicker.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So using your
Good
brother
hits.
against her as well, that's fun.
All right, I can do it. I can do it.
Go on.
Have
nice.
faith in me. Have
Just
faith in me.
being a good string
So
of
fast-
hits.
oh no, she's summoning lightning rods. That's gonna be terrible.
Wow.
Oh, okay, so we need to get rid of them.
Yeah, I need to get rid of
Oh,
them.
she's tough.
Ooh, she's tough. I can do it. I can do it.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, if I do enough of them, yeah, she's gonna disappear. I can do that.
Get her,
and
get her,
there you
get her!
go.
Nice
Yes,
big hit.
I did it.
Nice.
Huge.
Beautiful.
All right. Let's not lose focus. Oh yeah, that did kind of
Gotta
lose
get that
focus.
rose.
Yeah. Holy. Yeah, I can do it.
You know,
promise
I
guys.
totally believe it.
Again, electrodes. I have to get rid of those.
Oh, those are
Another
slightly
upper attack.
different though. There's quite a deep move set for
Yeah, she does an awful lot of things, to be
Yeah.
honest. And she's super tough to beat, actually. And okay, she does another variation of her attack, which is basically she can go at me, she can summon, lightnings to me.
Whoa, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I love a screen.
I'm gonna use the
filler.
grenade there.
Dodge some AoE,
There you
yeah.
are.
Nice, getting rid of barriers.
Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Nice gap.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
Almost halfway there.
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
That's
Good
time.
dodge.
Yeah, nice.
Good.
Yeah, you got it
There you
there. Beautiful. How often can you use that card of your brother's?
It's based on the little gauge you have at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, beautiful.
And right now she's beaten
Whoa.
enough to be actually needing to catch her breath. So she's summoning you back in the sky to have a very specific conversation moment with her. So every duel is basically interrupted by these moments of conversation with your siblings.
Wow.
Hey.
Because they're not just fights. You're having
Yes, exactly.
having a battle, a confrontation. This is a family feud.
Exactly. So now you can choose what to tell her. And depending on what you actually choose now, this will have consequences in the fight.
Wow.
So because
okay.
we know Camilla, I mean, you know her for like 15 minutes now, but I've been knowing her for a long time.
Yeah, sure.
I know that if I actually take care of what I say to her, which is, you didn't do that exactly on purpose, did you? She might be actually taking a step back and saying, oh, okay, you're right. So see, she's losing a hard diamond there.
So because you were empathetic to her,
Exactly. That was the right choice in that conversation.
does that mean that there's a flip side where if you
There is a
aggravate
complete
her,
flip side. If you don't say the right thing to your brother and sister, they might, just get angry and be harder to beat. Exactly like in real
I
life.
don't think
isn't
I've
it?
seen a mechanic like that
That's
in the game.
really cool.
I'm definitely going to mess up all the
Are
conversations.
you going to go with that down the
I
angry
probably
route?
will. I probably will.
You definitely will. If I know anything about you.
So she's admitting it. She messed up and she knows that she's sorry. And so we basically got to her by saying this.
Yeah.
So her life is not only her life, it's also her mental stamina in a way.
blast.
But she's going to be tougher in phase 2,
Whoa.
summoning the two
Whoa.
sphinxes of her chariot because she's symbolized by the chariot's major arcana.
Even the arena's like totally changed now. You can see like
You've got more clouds
cut
on
off.
top.
Yeah. Whoa, these attacks are intense.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good
there's
opening.
great gap.
Good opening.
Yeah, it's taking a long time to defeat this boss.
Oh, good dodge.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
wait
Now
for
we're
her
gonna
to
jump
attack
over.
me. Get ready. She might
get her there.
summon the black sphinx over my head. So if you see something, a dark cloud, just tell me. You know, like in
Okay.
those kids,
Ice
shows like
field.
there's someone behind you.
Oh, like that.
I can do it. No,
Up there,
that was
up there,
actually
up
a
there.
trick attack.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know where she's going. Right. Oh yeah, no, the
She's
actually
so mobile.
the lightning rods again. Yeah, she teleports over. All those the Hemlock Knights, they are super mobile and they move so quickly.
And the fight is just a whole arena as well.
Yeah,
it's not
absolutely.
just back and forth.
Doing that again.
Yeah, while she's
There
distracted.
you go. Oh no, it's not. No, I did. Okay, I can do it.
Got it.
We're almost there, guys.
You are
So
See the black
close.
sphinx
Yeah.
over my head is gonna basically pump up lightnings at me.
I have a feeling you're making this look
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
And even saying that, this looks really difficult.
Well, when we play it, we'll be the judges.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna be all over this.
Oh, that was a big one.
We're in the red, Nick.
No, black. Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna do something. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh no.
There's a lot of lightning
there's
rods.
there's a
I'm
lot of
getting
the
hammered
chariots
right
as
now.
well.
Getting hammered. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my grenade to fill up. So
Okay.
grenade there, and then I will actually
Cards.
attack her.
Yes.
It should do
Beautiful.
something. Yeah, it works. Okay, great. We're almost there.
Nice. Two more left. Two more left.
Yeah, two more. Oh. I'm
There's a
actually
lot of
sturdier than it
lightning.
looks. And grenade again, and then attack again.
And
I can do it.
cards.
I can do it.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah,
one
Okay.
left.
It
1
works.
HP.
So she's gonna be completely hammered now, and that's the final moment of conversation that's still a stalemate.
Oh,
So this
okay.
is the choice we have to make,
So
you
this
guys.
is it now.
This
Yeah.
is it.
The choice.
Okay.
So basically, you can try to be empathetic towards her, and I understand that this is a duty you should never had, or yeah, you should never had it, but at the same time you had a job and people died because of you.
That's
What do you
also
wanna
true.
choose?
It's not great.
Balance. What are you gonna
I-
do for Nick?
I say let's be truthful with her. Let's say
Yeah,
that
I
people
think
died
that's
because of you,
fair.
right? You had one job, didn't do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Okay,
go with it.
I'm agreed.
Yeah.
It's already heartbreaking, Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So cool.
She is still taking that pretty bad, which we understand basically.
Yeah.
But see, she brushes that up, saying, "But yeah, but we are gods. Come on, what happens if people die? You know." Which is not exactly the answer we were expecting of her.
No.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen some remorse, maybe. Or,
Yeah,
you know.
true.
No.
I tell you what, I'm going to be taking so many screenshots of this game. This is a
Stunning.
mid-boss fight conversation, and it is gorgeous.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We are Hemlock, and that's it. They were Hemlock.
Wow.
I
I
want to
am
know what
speechless.
happens.
I'm speechless.
You will have to play the game in 2026.
I was definitely going to do
Yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah, this is just that feels fate even more for me. I would say that looked absolutely amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for joining us, Nick.
Yeah, thank you, Nicholas.
Again, thank you so much for having me, guys. It was awesome. Thank you for the second. It was great.
Absolutely. I'd love to have seen more, but hey, I'm really just looking forward now to checking out At Fate's End when it drops in 2026. And if you at home are hooked, make sure that you wishlist At Fate's End today and make sure you follow the journey on the link that we're showing on screen right now.
But before that fated date arrives, let's check in with another project from the Thunder Lotus team. You guys have been busy. It's 33 Immortals. Then it's time to unbox Lego Batman himself. It's all games, no breaks, as Xbox at Gamescom 2025 continues.
Hey everyone, Med here to welcome you to the 33 Immortals Update 3 overview. Today, I'll be walking you through all the new content coming with this next update, from a new monster type, to new daily events, to new loot. There's a lot to cover, so let's dive in. Say hello to Unique Elites. Once per run, a unique rendition of the elites you've come to love and slay will spring to life and roam the map, looking for victims. When a unique elite is discovered, an alert will be sent to all rebels to invite them to join the battle. These monsters are not for the faint of heart. They'll pack a punch and won't go down easy. Face them at your risk and peril. Emphasis on the peril. Defeating them will net you 2 relics and a chance at many more rewards. Speaking of rewards, we're introducing a brand new way to collect extra loot after each run, named Call to Arms. Every day, at a specific time, Beatrice will invite all rebels to join forces and tackle a temporary challenge in the beyond.
Yeah,
Challenges can change from day to day, so make sure to check the schedule. Joining a Call to Arms will give you a temporary buff and reward you with extra Eternal Shards. These shards will allow you to upgrade your perks and weapons a lot faster, while the temporary buff will increase your odds of success when facing 33 Immortals' dangerous enemies. While you're at it, how about slaying some monsters with style? Say hello to our brand new Legendary Weapon skins. This brand new type of cosmetic is only available to those who have proven themselves worthy by defeating a major boss. There is one legendary weapon skin per weapon to collect for each major boss, meaning 4 different skins from Lucifer and 4 from Adam and Eve. While I can't guarantee you'll find one in your next run, rewards come to those who persevere. That's all from me for today. Thanks for joining me in the 33 Immortals Update 3 overview. See you in a dark woods near you. Alright, silly me, forgot to mention. The update is available today. Come heed the call to arms in 33 Immortals.
Toys Knight Jaguar. Show 'em? Okay, they're showing the characters for the game. Toys Knight. It's gonna be an Xbox game. Oh, okay. It's an Fragpunk. Okay. New mode comes to okay.
So let me get this straight. Toys come alive when you don't look at them, but they kill each other. Okay, I think that cancels itself out. That's good. Feel safer. Of course, if your toys ever get too rowdy, or God forbid, go on a full-on crime spree, you're going to need a Batman to step in. Some sort of toy-based Batman. And here to help me find one is Jonathan Smith, head of the development team on Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, Batman's first AAA title in over a decade. Jonathan, thanks so much for joining us.
It's a huge pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Now, you obviously had the reveal trailer on opening night live.
Yep.
How has the reception been? Because it was one of my favorite trailers from the show.
Thank you so much. We were so thrilled to reveal that game, and the reception has been overwhelming. Everyone on the whole team has been hanging on every tweet, every comment, and we've been absolutely delighted with the response.
Now, there's been 3 Lego Batman games in the past. What's been your approach for the Legacy of the Dark Knight?
Simple. Take everything to the next level. Go deeper and further than we've ever gone before. Make the game richer, make it more immersive, and tell, for the first time ever, this whole story from young Bruce Wayne, year by year, to becoming, as a player, as Bruce, as Batman, the Dark Knight.
I can't. Liam Neeson's just hiding away somewhere. Also, we saw Batman flying over Gotham City throughout that. It's an open world.
Sure, with the whole of Gotham is a playground. You'll start right at the bottom in Tri-Corner Island. That's one of the areas of the demo that we've got here to play on the show floor. But as the story progresses, you'll move further up the island and reveal all those famous locations. You can explore every rooftop, every alleyway, down and high, and yeah, it's full of secrets and surprises.
See, I can't go wrong with secrets and surprises, especially in a Lego game as well. And talking secrets and surprises, there's a load of new features with Lego Batman. What are they?
So we wanted to make the combat system richer than we've ever had before. So you have a lot more tactical choice, you've got stealth, you've got great gadgets, you've got now fluid combos, takedowns, counters. We've got some footage here. You can see, so you start with training to be a ninja in Nanda Parbat with the League of Shadows. And then we'll take you back to Gotham. You'll build your first Batcave, your first Batsuit, and then start to discover all the crimes that are taking place in the terrible place that is Gotham City. And you'll deal with those bad guys as only Batman can. So the features, that combat system you saw in play there, that's a really important part of the package, but there is a lot more to talk about.
Yeah, we've got tons, because the trailer throughout has so many little Easter eggs as well. And we've got to talk about the Batmobile. We had the Tumbler from The Dark Knight, which is a fan favorite. Can we change our Batmobile?
We've got all the Batmobiles. This is the ultimate, essential, definitive Batman story. So you'll start, as you can see here, when you first get back to Gotham in the Dodge Charger, which is the Batmobile we saw, like young Robert Pattinson Batman in the Matt Reeves Batman movie. That's what he sort of cooks up in his garage as his first Batmobile. But as the years go by and he draws more upon the resources of Wayne Enterprises, and we get Lucius Fox involved, so you get more and more over-the-top, ridiculous Batmobiles. So you'll see and you'll control the long-nosed Batmobile from Tim Burton's 1989. You'll get Batmobiles from across all the movies and TV shows. Some are pretty wild, but whatever you want, it's here.
How are we going to? Can you give us a little hint about how we're going to get hold of those different Batmobiles? Or
yeah, so as the story progresses, we'll put you in situations where you're given a new Batmobile, like the Tumbler, for example, comes to you at a key point in this story where the villains that Bruce and Batman are coming up against require like a new level of response, and there are iconic sequences from certain films you may know that we really want to make sure players live out through our story.
That's going to be so cool.
Others you'll just collect and you'll be able to purchase with Lego studs.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask that. I was like, Lego studs are such an important part of any Lego game from TT Games, right? What else are we going to be able to spend those studs on?
Oh, so suits as well. We've got 100 different suits for you to collect over the course of the game, and then we've got Batmites running shops in City that will give you both suits. You can get the new vehicles with studs as well. You'll be able to get upgrades for your gadgets and your customizable Batcave. Now, we're not showing that in the demo today. We're showing a bit of the open world and one of the story missions, but we'll be able to show more of the Batcave expanding and growing and becoming just your dream of the ultimate place to display everything you've collected and all your achievements over the course of what's a really substantial game.
I actually really can't wait to hop into doing that. You mentioned combat a little bit earlier on as well, and I think if we see some of the gameplay, I think one thing that a load of people have noticed as well, and I love, is all the little comic book kind of sounds and stuff that you see. How about what are those, and what other situations can they pop up?
Oh, so if you do a powerful finishing strike or a takedown, we really wanted to amp up the feeling that you get. I love throwing enemies into things, into the Lego objects. You can use the back claw to pull them in, and then you can throw them at each other. You can throw them to your partner character, and he can then kick them into crates. But look, when you finish off an enemy like that, all of those call-outs are taken directly from comic book reference.
Yeah.
We're drawing not just upon movies and TV shows, but really closely upon comic book storylines, and we wanted to represent and honor that legacy as part of the legacy of Batman stories with those really cool VFX playouts.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things I've loved everything I've seen about this game, because it's really kind of paid homage to the Batman legacy across films, comics. It's so cool to see. We've got to go into other playable characters, because it's been such a big part of any Lego game that you've played. It's all the characters that you can play. Which ones are we going to get alongside Batman?
That's right. So you play Batman all the way through. The focus is Batman. And we've never done that before in a Lego game. Had one character be the sole focus. Even in Indie, you weren't always Indie. But here you're going to be Batman all the way through. And then as the story progresses, you're going to get different partners and build out that Bat family. So you'll start training with the League of Shadows and Public with Talia al Ghul.
Yeah.
And she'll return to Gotham later in the story. You'll then, as you move back to Gotham, hook up again with Jim Gordon, who you first see in Crime Alley when you lose your parents. one of the last good pops in Gotham. He's got fantastic gadgets that you've played on the show floor here. We've got him with his ricochet launcher with rubber bullets that bounce around and smash objects and bounce off enemies and cause them to misfire their weapons. He's also got a foam sprayer which incapacitates enemies and can be used to solve puzzles.
The boys.
So all of these different characters in combination with Batman and his cool gadgets as well give you all new kinds of different tactical choices in your combat. After Gordon, you'll get Selena Kyle as Catwoman with her whip and her other gadget that we'll talk about later on.
I changed the font.
We'll see as Batman gets older, you know, he'll go to the circus with Selena Kyle, and that's where we'll go to see the Flying Graysons and young Dick Grayson, and another tragedy will befall yet another child in the world of Gotham. That's what happens.
Yes, young Dick Grayson. He was a part of a circus
as another
family.
partner character with really cool gadgets. And we'll see Robin progress to Nightwing, and Jim will actually get a daughter of his own as well. This Batgirl will join as Barbara Gordon. So loads of different characters, and we've really gone deep onto each of those characters, given them their own distinctive styles, lots of different suits, the gadgets, upgrades as well. So there's a lot more, I think, personality to each of them than we've ever had before.
You've actually got everything, which is incredible.
That's what I promised on Tuesday night. This game's got it all.
Yeah, we've got to say as well, like one of the big things in Lego games, right, is hopping in with a friend.
Yeah,
right?
sometimes you got to change it up. You got to change up a little bit
partner,
sometimes, bro.
As a single player,
yeah,
you can switch between
I want
the
the
two
fonts
of them.
to be a little
When there's
different
second
this time
player,
around,
you're
bro.
playing them
On the
both.
chat.
One's Batman, the other's the partner character.
Right, we've talked about the other playable characters, got co-op, but there's no use unless there's some big villains to go up against. What villains have we got?
Well, one of the great, fantastic aspects of the Batman story is that we have an amazing rogues gallery of the greatest villains in comic book history, and we want them all on the streets of Gotham over the course of this. We've got a character who grows in to become the Joker. We've got Catwoman there, who actually will join as an ally, as a sort of anti-hero.
This is so cool.
Is that the Penguin?
The Penguin.
Yeah, Penguin.
Channeling there both Danny DeVito's sort of representation of that character in Batman Returns, but also there's there's Colin Farrell. We've got references to the Batman movie there. Bane, a highlight from the trailer, voiced by the inimitable Matt Berry. An amazing take on that cool character.
I love
what a highlight.
The reception I got when that played
Bane,
out
the
at opening
Batbrick.
night live. It just got everyone. It was amazing to see.
And I will say, many more.
Oh, right. So more to discover throughout the story. We've also got to go into gadgets, right? Because in the trailer, we saw the explosive gel.
Yeah.
What other gadgets are we going to be getting our hands on?
Of course, all batarangs are very, very important. You can use them to stun enemies, hit targets, and you can upgrade them. We've got the Bat Claw is really powerful. Not only can it pull enemies in, so you can deliver a powerful finishing move, you can then throw them around, throw them off buildings, throw them into the toxic goo of Ace Chemicals, and that's upgradable as well. That's for Batman. All the other characters have got their own gear.
Okay, right, very nice. Also, another bit.
The grapple, of course. So I don't think
You got to put an A on that, man. You got to put man. Not men, man.
To vantage points, so you can do stealth takedowns like you see here, and grappling in the open Gotham City all around from rooftop to rooftop, gliding when the bat glider over the streets.
This Lego
That's all
Batman
part of
game,
Batman's
it's going to be a
The
hit.
other characters have similarly cool traversal systems as well.
No, I can't wait to use them all as well. But one of my favorite things I used to do in Batman games, like the Arkham series, is like solving puzzles, solving the riddles. You're going to have that with the Riddler.
Not only is Batman the world's greatest fighter, he's also the world's greatest detective. So setting players challenges and puzzles is absolutely part of that essential Batman experience. Now, as you progress through the story and the missions, you're going to come up against all kinds of situational challenges. You'll need to use your gadgets, use your smarts, use your detective ability, which will highlight points of interest. For example, here's a concrete example of that.
I'm not telling you nothing.
In Lego games, you've always been able to smash objects and then build
Batman.
with Lego, right?
Yo, when Batman punches somebody, bro,
item,
it's
which
like
helps
a
you progress.
long
Here,
echo,
Batman can
like
use
an
that detective ability to highlight where those smashable objects are. Like show where to build it. Show you need to find some more. Here's where they are. So it really helps players if you've ever had that experience in a Lego game where you don't know where's to get the bricks from.
I'm not
you
telling
can see
you nothing.
where those are. Build them out. Yeah, that's really cool.
That's going to help you find those secrets as well.
And you said Riddler challenges, absolutely. So on the streets of Gotham City, Some of the villains
Hey,
have put challenges.
people getting
forward.
tired of the
You'll be
same stuff,
collecting
man.
those along with Wayne Tech chips, back tokens, trophy pieces, skill bricks. There's so much to collect.
Yeah,
I
people
will
getting
say
tired of the
this
same
game,
stuff. They want to see different.
It's not just the Riddler who's setting you those challenges.
Give us a different game.
Ooh, okay.
Everything with a twist in a Lego game.
Now we've talked about collectibles a few times already, like for the Batmobiles, to different suits.
Yep.
Right. What other collectibles are people going to be able to get on top of those?
Oh, okay. So there's the Wayne Tech chips, which we'll find in story missions and in the open city. Some of those will be locked behind puzzles, some of those will be guarded by enemies, some of those you just find by being inquisitive and curious and exploring. They will enable you to upgrade your gadgets. That's the main currency for gadget upgrade.
Okay, nice.
Skill bricks you'll get through progressing through the story missions. They enable you to upgrade your core traversal and combat skills generally beyond the gadgets. Additionally, I mentioned a few others that will enable you to, for example, customize and populate your Batcave. There's another one as well. Oh yeah, we've got red bricks. Of course we've got red bricks in a Lego game, which give you additional customization options and special effects.
Hey, well, that brings me on perfectly because we saw Bane stepping on one of those red bricks in the trailer, which was hilarious. And TT Games are so known for those funny moments, whether it's in cutscenes or there's little bits of the game. How do you come up with them?
We just force people to be silly. That's what they get paid for. Our team spends months absorbing the source material, so watching every movie, reading every comic book, watching every show, and bouncing ideas off each other. It's a really painstaking process, and because we're a Lego game, and because of I think the history that we've built up over the years of telling these stories with a twist, we've got a reservoir now of expertise in the team and permission in a Lego space to go to places people haven't gone to before. And I think it's that sort of sense of the unexpected, the uncertain, that just enables comedy to happen. And then there's the skill of our animators and writers and cinematic directors in pulling off those moments with perfect timing. And
Infinite Warfare was pretty good.
Yeah, it works every single time.
You know what's
it's one of the
crazy?
reasons I always love hopping on doing the Lego games with the Xbox
No, I got
team as well.
Advanced
on the
Warfare right here.
one
Advanced
thing
Warfare
as
was
well,
better.
We've all grown up with so many incredible Batman TV show, like films, comics. Like, what does Batman mean to the team that's really helped you kind of create this universe?
Yeah.
Got
So
it right
I
here,
think
Advanced
there is,
Warfare, man.
in this game, more I think than in any game we've ever done, there's a real emotional drama going on because we're telling one story across across a big game, big campaign. We're really connecting into this character, into their history, where they come from, and they come from a place of darkness. They lose their parents. They're surrounded by fear. All these bats are around them. We represent. I think there's a moment in the trailer.
Told you, bro. I got every Call of
down
Duty,
the
bro.
well, and
I
the
got all
bats
of
are
them.
around him. How do we see this character turn that trauma and that fear into something positive?
Infinite Warfare. I have
to
that one
use
around
it
here
to
somewhere.
bring good to Gotham. And again, Gotham's a dark place ridden with corruption and crime. When we bring the lightness and the fun of Lego together with that darkness, and we do it sincerely and authentically, with real honor for those stories. All the stories.
Yeah, I have it. I got
it
on
the stories that are fun
PS3.
and colourful from the 50s.
I haven't got
the
the guide,
all brought
the
together.
book.
And I think everyone on the team
still wrapped in
has got a
plastic.
connection with Batman. They've read those stories. They've seen those films, and now this game activates all those feelings. Everything that's gone into you over the years from Batman, we can now bring to this.
Yeah.
So I think it's the combination of darkness and light and a real emotional power in the character.
I got lost. I got the first Destiny.
Now, it's an incredible story.
No, I never
Most
play
watching at home,
the
right,
stories, bro.
chomping
I don't
at
play
the
campaign.
bit
I jump in and
to
play
Is there
online,
anything
bro.
that they should know?
I never play campaign mode.
Fine, let's leave the bit. What else do they need to know? They need to know that the game's coming next year. So we're showing at the show floor here at Gamescom. You can play one part of Gotham, Tri-Corner Island. You can grapple and glide.
Ghost was like the worst Call of
Jim
Duty.
Gordon and take down the goons who are wrecking havoc on the streets. We're also showing some people a whole story mission. So creators are there. They're recording their footage, so you'll be able to see people play through the Ace Chemicals mission. Famously, a character is going to have a terrible accident, which is going to change them into something even more deadly. So they should check it out. They should watch and learn what we're able to show at the moment, and watch for more. It's on all game platforms, and we're so excited and thrilled with the reception we've had so far.
Yeah, and if anyone comes down to Gamescom, they can play it on the show floor
Exactly
as well.
right.
But Jonathan, thank you so much.
No, it's a huge pleasure. Thanks.
I really appreciate you taking us through it. But Lego Batman is set to grapple onto your Xbox Series X or S next year. Although if you were keen to craft a deadly trap, even the Caped Crusader might find daunting, we've got another great game for you, Jurassic World Evolution 3. Take a peek at the new park, and day 2 of the Xbox at Gamescom broadcast continues with Onimusha, Way of the Swords.
Hello park managers, and welcome to this exclusive first look at one of the new features coming to Jurassic World Evolution 3, the Cretaceous Cruise. I'm Sandy, a principal designer on the game, and in this demo, I'm going to show you how to build this attraction through several enclosures, including the T-Rex. Hopefully everything goes to plan. Let's dive right in. I'm going to be building in our lovely Hawaii map. You can see we already have a lot going on here.
Nah, nothing about Ghost was good.
We've got some
nothing.
lagoons,
Only the best part of Ghost
and landing
was
enclosures,
when you get
but
your kill
also
streak
a
going, you
number
get
of
the
new
Michael
attractions.
Myers.
Floating
Like
in
this
the
is how they
background, you
first
may have
introduced
noticed
Michael
the
Myers
hot
in
air
Ghost.
balloon.
But
And over here,
he was
we
a
have
kill
our new
streak. You
dinosaur
know what I'm saying?
encounter,
Once you
where guests can pet your dinosaurs.
get a kill
These
streak
attractions
going,
are great,
you can
but what if you want
become
something
Michael
to go
Myers.
through an enclosure? Veterans of the game will be
That was the
familiar
best
with
part
our
about it.
gyrospheres, which will be making a return. However, the Cretaceous Cruise lets your guests view dinosaur families whilst cruising along rivers and water bodies, opening up all sorts of interesting ways to construct your enclosures with this attraction in mind. Like all our attractions, I'm going to need an entrance. We have our building already placed down. Jurassic World Evolution 3 now features modular building, meaning you can customize buildings like this to your heart's content. We have 3 enclosures we want this ride to pass through, so our guests get to see a wide variety of dinosaurs, including that T-Rex we mentioned. I've placed a couple of security cameras around. We should be safe if things get a little chaotic. Let's start adding a track. It's incredibly easy. Clicking here, I can simply lay down the route I want, adjusting the path to be curved or straight as needed. And while this is a great starting point, our new scenery pieces mean we can make these
It wasn't a
spaces
skin
even more
though. It
interesting.
was a kill streak.
Let's make the ride feel more dynamic by adding a rock arch. If we go into the scenery panel, we have a wide variety of rocks to choose from. Very easily, we're able to create something unique for our ride. And
It was
then
like
I think we want
in
another
Modern
type of
Warfare
structure
3.
over the path. Over
When
here,
you get the
we have a
Juggernaut,
structure we've
it
turned
was
into a
like that.
blueprint.
Or like in the Advanced
There we
Warfare.
go. That looks great.
When you get
Now
the
we've reached
Goliath.
the end of the enclosure, we need
kill
some
streak.
more water in order to continue the ride. Let's place that down and add a track through this fence. In this new enclosure, you can see that we have these elevated areas of terrain that can act as natural barriers to keep dinosaurs separated. You no longer need to rely purely on fences to house your dinosaurs. I'm also moving into deep water now. Deep water is a new feature and a need for some of our dinosaurs. Certain species will be able
Yeah, I
to
used to
navigate
love that
through
Goliath
the water
in
or
Advanced
swim.
Warfare. That shit was
We can
raw.
see in this enclosure we have some brachiosaurs.
Boy, everybody
They're
used to
able
run every
wade
time I
through deep
became the
water.
Goliath.
On the
They would
banks
be
of the
running
river,
for dear
you can
life.
also see foliage we've laid down to create a canopy around this area. Let's use one of the compound brushes to finish off a section over here. The scenery brushes make detailing your spaces super simple. We now have our ride complete. Let's open it and head down to guest level. There's multiple perspectives you can choose from when interacting with the kayak. You can observe from third person, first person, or even take control of the ride. In this perspective, you will take control, allowing you to move the kayak freely both along the track ride or outside it. From this vantage point, you can get up close to the dinosaurs. Let's take a look at our Parasaurolophus. In this enclosure, we have a number of males and females, each with their own unique colour and pattern, making the dimorphism quite apparent. Dinosaur traits will be able to pass down from generation to generation, with certain features being worth more to your overall park rating. Over here, we can see the juveniles as they play in their enclosure. They'll interact with each other as well as adults, so keep an eye out. As we head into the next enclosure, let's hop over to one of the guest kayaks and check out what they're able to see. Passing through the canopy, it's a great chance to call out just how good the new lighting and water in the game looks. It adds so much to the effect of this attraction. And finally, we make our way into the T-Rex enclosure. These guys can get a bit restless with boats travelling through, so you want to keep an eye, or preferably a security camera, on these sorts of enclosures. That about brings us to the end of our demo, and hopefully you can see just how creative and dynamic this new ride will be. There's so many ways to integrate it into your parks. I'm very excited to see what players will do with it when the game launches on October 21st.
We have detected a loss of power across the park. Please bear with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey there, hope you're enjoying this absolutely peng-a-leng broadcast thus far. And don't forget, later today, we've got our Borderlands 4 controller giveaway and the Outer Worlds 2 and Age of Empires 4 deep dives as well. But right now, I'm extremely excited to be here for an in-depth gameplay unpack as we hack and slash our way through hordes of demons and get to know Onimusha Way of the Sword, coming from Capcom in 2026. A big thanks to Onimusha director Satoru Nihei and interpreter Elliot Smith for joining me to tell me all about the latest installment in the storied series. What have you got to share with us today, guys?
じゃあ今日何をお見せしますか。
はい、今日は、初のゲームコンのプレイアブル出展ということで、そのロムの内容をご紹介いたしたと思います。
So the game is playable for the first time at Gamescom, and I'd like to show you that playable portion of the game today.
Wonderful, I'm honored. Let's jump in as soon as possible, please.
Yes, 始めます。
All right, let's get started.
And now we're starting to look at this now. Can you give us a little bit of context on where we are and most importantly, who we are in Onimusha Way of the Sword?
じゃあ開始しましたが、ここはどこでしょうか。そしてこの人は誰でしょうか。
はい、ここは、京都清水寺という場所になります。で、このキャラクターは、主人公の宮本武蔵
Yeah,
と
older
いうキ
ones
ャラクター
are
です。
better. Yeah.
So we are at Kiyomizu-dera Temple in Kyoto, and the character you see here is our protagonist, Miyamoto Musashi.
Oh wow.
それでは、清水寺の舞台に向かって今進めていきます。
So what I'm doing right now is heading towards the stage at Kiyomizu-dera Temple.
Is that a significant temple?
それなんか特別とか大事なお寺ですかね。
そうですね、京都の中でも非常に名所と呼ばれるところで、今回その神域と呼ばれる場所が、現場に侵略されているという設定になっています。
Yes, it's a very, very famous temple that exists in Kyoto, and at this point in the game, it's been overrun by Gemma, so we have to sort that out.
I like to sort that out. That feels like an Englishism.
It may well be.
Can you speak more about the color that just went into the weapon then, if there's anyone who's maybe unfamiliar with the franchise?
Yeah, this look good. This game right here looks real good.
それは何でしたかね。
はい、これは、鬼武者で登場してくる、魂と言われる存在で、ゲンマを倒したりすると出てきますね。
Ooh, split him in half.
Long-running aspect of the Onimusha series, but they're called souls, and when you attack or kill Gemma, they come out, and you can absorb them.
Sneaky. Nice.
Damn, cut his torso in half.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
Can you speak more about the combat style? Is there a preference that you like to play Nihei-san, or are there loads of options you can do here?
アクションですが、ニヘイさんの好みとかいろいろ選択があるんですが、ちょっとそれについて語っていただけますか。
そうですね、僕の好みはまず敵がどんな行動をしてくるかっていうのを見るところからスタートして、そこからは気持ちよく動くっていうところが、自分で攻めるっていうところが好きですね。
So personally, I like to wait and see what the enemy is going to do, and then once I figured out the way that they move, I like to then move in on them and attack from take the advantage and attack.
Nice samurai
There's
slash.
deflection to this as well. So is that the only ranged attack that you can do? Is that patience and deflecting it, or are there other things that unlock later on in the game?
今はね、飛び道具をした弾き返したと思うんですが、それ以外の自分から出せる飛び道具ありますでしょうかね。
そうですね、今武蔵のこの初期状態はそういうのはないんですけど、
Yeah, I haven't played much samurai games, but I used to watch a lot of samurai, the old samurai movies. Like my favorite one is Shogun Assassin, which was a sample for the Genius album Liquid Swords. That movie was like the best, bro. Like, this man took his baby son on a quest to get revenge for his wife's death.
So what I just did there to take down that enemy was what's called Isen.
Had that
essentially something that you can
blood squirting like Kill Bill.
Very carefully timing your input
the blood
along
squirt,
with the enemy's attack. and
arms,
it's very, very satisfying
heads
to
getting
watch.
chopped off.
So what you're saying is Nihei
A good
San
movie,
did something
man.
really technically impressive and wants everyone to know about it.
ということはめっちゃ難しいことを今やり遂げて自慢してるんですね。
そうですね。
Definitely bragging.
攻撃に合わせて攻撃ボタンを押す、敵の攻撃に合わせて攻撃ボタンを押すっていうことはリスクがあるので非常にこう難しいけどできたら気持ちいいという。
Hazik, man, you gotta play more games, just like other games besides Call of Duty, man. It's more in life, bro, than just Call of Duty. We have all kind of adventure games.
And this feels significant.
We have-
What's happening here?
何か展開ありましたね。
We have horror games.
そうですね。ここのシーン
There's a
は
lot of games, Hazik. You gotta play more games,
黒
bro.
魂と呼ばれる
You
新
gotta
しい
step outside of
今
Call
回
of
登場
Duty
してくる
for a
魂を
change.
すると、目の力が覚醒して、過去に起きた光景というものを見ることができます。
So there's a
We gotta
right
talk
now
about
what
more
Musashi
games,
did is
bub.
He absorbed what's called a dark mass, which is a new aspect of the series in this game. And when he absorbed that, he's gained the power of Oni vision, and it's allowed him to see things that happened in this area in the past.
Oh, okay. So that's what's happening in this cutscene here.
ということは今のカットシーンは、
清水寺の舞台へ何か人が行列をなして運んでいるというシーンになっていますね。
So what we can see in this vision of the past in this cutscene is that there are
Yeah,
a group of
HK,
people
boy,
who are
have you
carrying
listened to
something,
the
towards
Genghis
the
album,
stage at
the
Kiyomizu
GZA?
Temple.
His first album, well, his second album,
まだ
Liquid
なんで
Swords.
そこに
Bro, the
という
intro,
のは謎に包まれています。
it's the beginning of
At this point in the
the
game, we don't exactly know what it is
Shogun
or why
Assassin,
they're carrying it.
the movie. It's the
And
intro.
I'm sure you're not going to tell me
You hear
why
the,
they're
the,
doing it either.
the little boy narrating
ね
or how things got so
このルームでは
bad.
またさらに次に進むと
Yeah,
新たな
bro,
展
like
開がある
it's
のでそこで見ることができると思います。
even the
As we
cover
work
art
our
for
way
that
through this
album is
playable
like
section of the
animated.
game, you'll learn a little
Show
bit
people
more
getting
about that. So please be
almost
patient
getting
now.
decapitated
Okay,
blood and
absolutely, I
stuff,
will.
and they on like a giant
I
chessboard.
gotta say as well, I
Everybody
love
got on
how
like
dark
Wu-Tang
and
sweater
thematic,
hoodies and stuff.
Am I right in saying there's like horror elements?
Yeah, 'cause you know
this
Genghis is
inspiration
a part of the
design
Wu,
as well?
part of the
結
Wu-Tang.
構暗くて不気味です
Yeah.
が、なんかホラーの要素もあるんでしょうか。
Yeah, it's like
そ
real.
うです
There's
ね
a
今
dark
回はホラー
undertone
を
for
意
that
識している
album.
というよりかは
But that
この
movie,
お
that
どろ
movie
おどろ
was
しい
man, it was
不気味さ
amazing,
という
bro.
ところ
Like
そこはまあダークファンタジーの
even women was getting arms chopped off. All
そこを意
kinds.
識
Yo,
して作ってます。
it's
So we're
crazy.
not really trying to make a horror game. Horror is not something we focused on, but we definitely want to make things eerie and creepy. We consider this to be a dark fantasy game, and that's something that we've kept in mind while developing
Dark
it.
fantasy, yes sir. See,
今
dark
ちょうど
undertones.
この目隠せを使うことで、封鎖されてた道が開けるというような、ところがやっています。
When we
Yeah,
absorbed
bro,
the
that boy
dark
gave his
mass,
son-
as I said, we
his
got
son
that
is a
Oni vision
baby. He
power,
gave him a
and
choice.
using that, we were just able
He's
to
like-
see a way to unlock a blocked door.
Yeah, it was that creepy
said,
hand
"Choose the
looking
sword,
thing, and you
you
said this
join
wasn't
me."
a horror game.
He gave him a choice of the sword and the ball.
あの化け物があったんですが、本当に
He's
ホラー
like,
じゃないん
choose
で
the
す。
sword, you join me. Choose the ball, you join your mother in death. It's like, so
まあ
son,
先ほど
choose
みたいに
wisely.
この武蔵
Come
が
on, this
鬼
baby
の
was
力を使っ
crawling.
て、
The baby almost went for
謎を
the
解きな
ball,
がら進むという要素も
and then he
あり
went
ます
to the
ね。
direction of the
What I
sword
wanted
and
to show
actually
you
touched
with
the
that
sword.
Oni vision trick
Yo,
though,
he's
is that the,
yo, the
power of
samurai
the
was a
that Musashi has
a
access
proud
to
dad.
by
He
his
grabbed him
gauntlet
up, my son.
that can be used to solve
Yeah, yeah.
puzzles and mysteries
He had
to
a
get
like
through the levels.
a wooden stroller for that boy. Like he used to wheel him around. It had all kind
この
of
ようにまあ受け流すと敵を壁にぶつ
swords
け
in
て
it,
まあ
shooting
与
daggers.
えるということができるので、
It
まあ
was-
受け流し
it was raw,
の
man.
ユニークさというところですかね。
It
そういう
was
ところ
raw
も、環境を使って遊べるというアクションもあります。
Just now, I was able to parry that enemy and using
Yeah,
his
it was
own
amazing.
momentum,
His son chose
slam
the
him into
sword,
the
man.
wall,
Just
which
wanted to
caused
go with his
damage.
dad.
It's one of the unique aspects of the parry system, is being able to use the environment to your advantage.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the sword play in that movie was good too. Like the
I don't think Nihei-san has
with
taken
the-
a single
the
hit so
swords.
far. I just
I
want
think
to
that's
call
raw.
that out.
今考えてみると、一回も攻撃を食らったことないんですね。
そうですね。自分がちょっと覚醒してるかもしれないですよね。
Yeah, I think I might be locked in right now.
That was cool with the cart as well. Are there other elements in the environments you could pick up and manipulate?
Shogun was scared of the
そう
samurai.
ですね、この第8車というものがあったりするときはこうやって押して倒すこともできたり、
Yeah, the way the son
畳
narrated
みたいなところもあると畳返しをして敵
Dad
にぶつ
chopped
けたり
off
するよう
the
なア
heads
クシ
of
ョンがあります。
In
131
addition to the
lords,
large
bro.
cart that I just attacked the enemy with,
It's a
there's
lot of
also things such
decapitations,
as
bro.
inside buildings you may find tatami mats on the floor, which you can pick up and use to your advantage, either to block or to attack.
Oh, okay.
それではまた新しいところに黒魂があったので、ここで次の展開がまた見ることができます。
So we've moved ahead here and found another
Yeah,
dark
the
mass, and this is going to give us a little
He
bit
said
more of
his
the story.
his brain is infected with devils. Yeah, you really got to be a madman to decapitate 131 lords, bro. Talking about not just killing them with slicing them like in
What's
the,
happening here?
across
What's
the
the
torso
concept?
or stabbing the stomach or
実は
something,
これ
bro.
は
Talking
現場の
about
指
death
示に
by
よって
decapitation,
人が何か運んだという
131
シーンになり
people
ま
were
す。
high
What we
ranking
see
like
here is that
lords.
the people who were carrying
Yeah, you got to
things
be a
to the temple
madman.
earlier were being forced to do so by the Gemma.
Oh no.
やだ今の。
これはですね、現場が指示によって、人が下に投げ落としているというシーンなんですけど、実はこれ京都にある伝承をもとに、作ったものです。実際にその京都の舞台から人が投げ捨てられてたという、話があったので、それを、今作では現場が指示してやっていたというような、お話を作ってます。
So, in real history, people used to throw bodies from the temple at
Zeke, you there, boy?
at a temple to dispose of them. And we've sort of given our own twist to
Zeke
that
is
in
the
the
Call of
story
Duty
where it's
man.
the
That
Gemma
boy he
who
love
are
Call of
having
Duty.
people throw, other people off, as you saw just there.
Oh wow. Was that important to reflect as much accurate history as possible throughout the franchise?
やっぱり歴史をいろいろ見せたかったんでしょうかね。
そうですね、今回京都を舞台にした理由の一つに、その長い歴史のある京都にそういうおどろしいお話とかそういうところが非常に魅力的だったので、今回このただの綺麗な京都を描くというよりも、そういうところを鬼武者と絡めて、新しい世界観とものが、ゲームを作りたかったというのがあります。
Absolutely. Part of the reason we chose Kyoto is it's a place that has lots of legends and myths surrounding it, and a lot of them are quite creepy. So when we're making a game like this, we're really able to use that to advantage, and we wanted to show that off as much as possible.
Mostly. And now this looks like a pretty cool baddie, right? Who's
これ
this?
はかっこいい悪役ですね。誰でしょう。
そうですね、このキャラは佐々木巌流と言いまして、武蔵の、ライバル的な存在として描いています。
So this character is Sasaki Ganyu, and he serves as Musashi's, I suppose you'd say, his rival in the game.
Ah, okay. Great blocking there.
はい。いい弾きでしたね。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
I like the detail on like when the swords are clashing.
起煙状態となりまして、刀が消化されて、
Sparks. That's dope.
青玉が出やすくなるという
Ooh,
特
nice
徴
slice.
があります。
What I did right now was just enter the blazing state.
Oh, that's how you're gonna
by
slash
doing
him?
lots of
Ooh.
parries. You can see that the sword there is
Damn,
starting to move.
slashed
And what
his
you
hat
get
off.
from this state is that when you attack, you get more blue souls.
Ah.
で今ゲージを下の体力ゲージの下のゲージを削ってこの V が選択できるようになったんですけど、これも新しい要素として崩し視点と呼ばれるものです。
Just now, by depleting his stamina gauge entirely, you saw a little scene where we're able
Yeah,
to
HK.
pick
I
the
used to
part of,
collect
Ganyu to
samurai
attack.
swords, bro.
And when
I had a
doing
nice.
that,
I had all the
you can get
swords from
certain
Kill Bill.
advantages. That's a new system in this game.
But once I found out when I was having my daughter, I had to get rid of them. I ain't gonna lie, I might start
そうです
collecting
ね、
again,
今は
bro.
頭を選んだんですけど、この狙っている部位によって効果が異なって、アイコンの色によって効果が変わるんですけど、ダメージをより与えたいのか、鬼武者らしさの魂を多く出したいのかなど戦略的な駆け引き要素になってます。
So what I did just then was chose to hit his head, and generally speaking, the options are whether you would like to do more damage or to receive more souls from the attack, which you could then absorb.
I like the choice of just, I chose to hit
Ooh.
his head. I think I would do the same.
やっぱ頭を
I like that counter you did.
攻撃するのはベストですね。自分もします。
あ、本当ですか。そうですね、僕もまず頭を削ってダメージを取ろうとしてました。
Yeah, I definitely want to focus on hitting his head first, doing a bit more damage.
Ooh, is that a finisher?
Nice. You make it look so easy, Nihei-san.
Oh, you have some? Oh, shit.
いやいや、いくつかダメージ食らったんで、ちょっとドキドキしながら戦いました。
I'm not sure actually. I took a few hits there and I was worried for a moment.
No, you were absolutely fantastic. That was such a good demo. I really enjoyed seeing more about it. I was wondering if there's anything else you want to share about the game before we say goodbye.
すごく上手でしたね。もう楽しかったんですよ。他にお伝えしたいこととかありますでしょうか？
そうですね、先日新しい PV も出しましたので、そちらもぜひご覧いただければなと思うのと、ぜひウィッシュリストに登録してもらえたら嬉しいです。
Well, we actually released a new trailer yesterday, so we'd love that if you would all go and have a watch of that, and also if you would please add us to your wish list.
100%. Consider it done. Thank you so much for joining me today and having a look at that stunning look at Onimusha Way the Sword, which you can wish list today. From cutting down demons to raging against Ragnarok, stay with us for the latest from the mythic world of Mistfall Hunter, including new heroines, paths, and quest lines. We've got a trailer and a gameplay sneaky peeky coming up, followed by a closer look at World of Tanks Heat and a celebration of Rare's 40th anniversary later in the day. But first, I have just got given some major breaking news. Team Cherry has announced that Silk Song, the long-awaited sequel to Hollow Knight, it finally has a release date. Hollow Knight Silk Song will officially release on September 4th. That's pretty soon.
Damn, that's
I
quick.
Just reported on the moon
Soon.
landing a little bit, if I'm honest. I would remind you to wishlist it, but statistically speaking, most of you probably already have. So to celebrate this historic moment, what say we check out the Silk Song release date announcement trailer right now. Silk Song, let's go!
Damn. My boy HK. My boy be slicing through wind. My dog HK be running on his tippy toes. Sweet. All right, for sure, yeah. Damn, that's soon.
大家好，我是雾影猎人的制作人浩，很高兴能在 Xbox Gamescom Broadcast 上正式宣布，雾影猎人新一轮的测试将于9月份正式开启。关于 Beta 3测试的更多信息，我们后续将在雾影猎人的官方社群中发布，敬请期待。在即将推出的 Beta 3版本中，我们为猎金人们准备了一系列丰富的玩法内容和功能更新。接下来，请欣赏我们 Beta 3测试的首支正式预告片。
What is this? Okay. Golden Nail is back. Oh, it's cool. All good. All good. All good. They showed a lot of good games. It's still going too. Shoot, yesterday they were hitting us with all kind of events, right? Right, HK. Bruh, every time I thought I was done, I was like, God, wait, another one?
No, stop! I am no coward.
What's that? But wait, there's more.
This fortress shall be your grave.
Yeah, today, I ain't gonna lie, today I'm just covering one event today.
Yeah, guys in their 20s. What kind of video game are they gonna make? We knew.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that. I'm definitely getting that.
Fight. Fatality.
I used to love doing that. The Sub-Zero game was trash. Every time you fall off one of them platforms trying to catch the wind.
The freedom that we were given to create that game, in hindsight, was incredible.
I don't need a fatality trainer, bro. I remember all the old fatalities. What the fuck is what?
Get over here! Flawless victory.
When does this come out? Noob Saibot. Coming soon, no date.
World of Tanks Heat. What a bombshell
World
when
Tanks.
the team dropped their announcement and world premiere trailer on opening night live. And right now, the game's game director, Artem Yantsevich, and product marketing manager, John Peck, are here with me at the Xbox booth to tell us even more about Heat's fast-paced 10v10 tank battles. Thanks for sitting in, guys. All right, I appreciate you joining us. How's your Gamescom going so far?
Been great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, you look forward to it. You've been having people down to the Hall 1, isn't it, playing the game as well?
Yeah.
My boy
We're in
got.
Hall 1 all day today. For those of you who are here, you can join us, try the game out for
Bro,
yourself.
is that the
and,
Conus?
catch a
No, that's
Sabaton
not. I
concert,
thought it was. I thought I
later
seen the
today.
two serpents.
Amazing. Now, we've
two
got actually
serpents
a
on
load of gameplay,
One
which
of
we're
the
going to be
snakes from
running
Conan.
through
One of the
here,
swords from Conan.
because there is so much to
Okay.
unpack for World of Tanks Heat.
got the Hung
because
Swan-
it's a
Hung
brand new game,
Slunglers.
separate to World of Tanks,
So,
so it's
okay, got
like
battle
obviously
axes.
you've been working on it. Can you tell us a little bit for people watching what Heat is
Swords
about?
from the Dark
So
Ages.
first of all, we as the company
Medieval
started
swords.
with a free-to-play as a business model. We are focusing in the kids to bring the high intense, dynamic battle,
daggers.
focusing on a vehicle combat genre here. So and
Okay.
we're developing.
Oh,
so
you got
this
the
is
claws?
a
I see 'em.
fresh take. And now you see our hangar and
Yeah, I ain't
the
gonna lie.
features we want to present
You and
to
Nevea
so
gonna be best
every
friends. My daughter,
machine
she
separated
loves knives.
between
I bought her
different
a little
agents.
pocket
Agents
knife. I
belong to
wasn't able to give it to her yet.
Gameplay
But I bought her a
classes.
little pocket knife.
So in the agents and vehicle,
Little
they hard
flip-out
bond
knife.
in between to achieve the feelings that actually they have a connection, have a specific ability that can highlight the unique play style of each one. Inside the vehicle, we have a system of pick 6. So I'm as a player can adjust the play style of this vehicle that we see to and modify some abilities that the vehicle have. And of course, we're focusing on providing opportunity to personalize somehow the vehicle. We are focused on the military, and we experimented with something else that actually shooter players familiar with. Some charms, for
Two-hand sword,
example,
yeah.
or
That take a lot of
decal
stamina
or
out of you.
stickers.
With two-hand
Of course,
swords.
we don't want to go crazy about it, but
That's why I used to hate
definitely
using them
know
on
that
Skyrim.
That's for somebody, it's really important to personalize it.
I'm definitely going to be rocking the gold tank. It's got to be done. It has to be done.
Why are they showing this right now?
Actually,
I don't wanna
we're
watch
experimenting
World
with
of
a lot of
Tanks.
stuff. And as you see, we still pay attention to the main DNA of the company, how the vehicle
against the shell or armor against the shell works. So armor inspector is here. The internal model is here as well. It's really important for fans of this genre as well. Okay, let's see what will happen in the battle.
Oh wow. Okay, right.
This is example of completely different gameplay. This tank is heavy, so it's based on the modification version of Abrams, and the agent's called Chopper. So this is Defender. The main responsibility, let's say, of this agent is just keep the opponent busy on key points of the map. And you see here the few different examples of ability, like coaxial weapon, like Gatling gun right now, so it's pretty suitable to immobilize him. Yeah, and there is a really importance to introduce here. So we have a number of error correction, tactical error correction features like respawn, for example, or repair kit or another. And we definitely want to provide opportunity to shooter players to play on this game. As you see, some features like armor thickness is highlighted here and already in the battle. And of course, the abilities like airstrike or different, more cinematic one can add some species, let's say, or salt to these dishes as well.
It seems so chaotic with all the stuff going on. It's pretty cool to play because I'm also noticing there's like so many cues on screen for you to like avoid and kind of like strategize. Can you tell us a little bit more about those as well?
So definitely it depends on the agent
got the
and
barbarian sword
selected, but
on the
if you are
Schwarzenegger
playing as the brawler,
you killed my father.
Opportunity, and of course,
took
we
his
see
sword.
The number of, on the screen right now, the number of different mechanics that we highlight, the status effects. So, and I am as a player have a lot of tactical depth.
Enigma Steel.
Play together with friends of mine.
Crumb.
And right now, this is an example of absolutely different gameplay. So the character called the Reaper.
Destroy all enemies. Watch them driven before you. In the elimination of all the women.
Of the battlefield.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was wilding in Conan.
To eliminate the
it's like one of my favorite movies, the first Conan.
On the battlefield.
Just dishing out as much damage out as possible.
Yes, run as fast as you can and deal the burst damage as much as possible.
I feel like that's what I would go for. Now,
I like when he found the dude, Jebediah, the dude, he was like a master archer and thief. He was tied up. He's like, food, food.
It's really important.
I haven't eaten for days. Arnold was like, and who says you will?
Cross-platform application from scratch.
That shit was funny.
We really want to bring the great experience on
like Jebediah,
PC and consoles
archer,
as well, and handheld format. And
what are you doing here? Dinner for wolves.
Let's say environment that is comfortable with.
Yo, I gotta watch that movie again
it's
too.
Really
it's been a while since I watched that movie.
We had the cross
Dinner for wolves.
This game as well. So, for example, I can start playing this game on Steam Deck in the morning and continue on Xbox and Evelyn. So, and all my tanks, all my models will be there.
All that progression.
Yeah, that tank on fire, you're taking heavy damage.
Of the game as well, because not only does it look.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to play this online with people.
How you've approached it. There's so much helpful information on screen as well.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the information as less as possible, but enough for newcomers and windbreakers. But of course, we have a lot of different mechanics we want to highlight and provide more necessary information, and in a way how the more mass audience, shooter audience, familiar with.
Yeah. We've seen a couple modes throughout this gameplay. What modes are players going to have in Heat?
Yeah, right now we are focusing to bring the great experience with the classical conquest, domination, kill confirm mods, and as well as experimenting with more round-based without respawns like Plant versus Defuse.
Nice. And what would you advise for someone hopping on? Because World Tanks, it's free to play, right? It's something that people can hop on, play. What would you kind of advise someone hopping on for the first time?
Just wish list on our page and start playing. I mean, and invite the friends. I think this game is more fun when you play together with friends of mine, or you can focus and select just character and the vehicle that you like, and just mastering it. So this game can provide a lot of opportunity to master the skills, to understand better, and enough depth, to play one more time.
Yeah, what kind of tank's this? Because
it's modification. It was modification version of M60, and right now this is a HS TVL, more light version. And for example, the Kent with this machine can play more aggressively, more mobile, and find the weak spots in a enemy defense, for example.
It's so much faster than the other tanks.
Yeah, it's
And
much.
I was going to say that kind of helps to suit to different play styles, right? Depending on how you want to approach.
You're
the game.
absolutely right here. So we are focusing to bring the wide roster of more unique machines with different play styles. Not only tanks, but light machines, for example, as SHCVL right now on the screen, and wheel-based, and even we highlighted in our announcement trail the railgun. So we try to be grounded as possible in 70%, but we add some alternative history elements here, so for 30%, and fantasize what if during this period of time this number of experiments in tech and engineering was in the battlefield.
And for anyone also wondering, right, where is Heat set? Like, what's the setting?
So this is, as I said, this is alternative reality post Second World War, and this is a world when humanity decided to invest a lot of effort and resources in tech and science, and we provide opportunity to player be a leader of a rapid response team, and assemble the agents with the unique machines and develop their skills.
Yeah, no, honestly, thank you so much for coming and like showing us the gameplay. But John, like you said earlier as well, there's people can come and play it here at Gamescom.
That's right. So we're in Hall 1 today, the big events hall. We're opening that live, took place. It's our whole Play Big day, so come down, check out the game, play it for yourself, and check out the Sabaton concert in a few hours here. Yeah.
Thank you.
And for those of you who are not at Gamescom, and for all of you, we hope you'll wish list it on Xbox soon, and check out the game when it comes out.
John, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And also, for you at home,
thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. But don't forget to wishlist World of Tanks Heat today to get in on all the physics-based mayhem. Now, we're about at the halfway mark of day 2 of our Xbox at Gamescom broadcast, with plenty more in store, including more Xbox Play Anywhere titles to add to the list of those we've already seen, which is already getting quite long. But up next, the scoop on our Borderlands 4 giveaway. Take it away, Bex.
So things are certainly heating up here at Gamescom, and the temperature isn't dropping at any time soon. But for now, we have another exciting controller giveaway that I just can't wait to share with you. The Power A wireless controller for Xbox Series X and S Borderlands Special Edition features everything an FPS gamer is seeking, including Hall effect sensors for smooth precision and reduced drift, advanced gaming buttons to optimize your playstyle, and it's compatible with Windows 11. It's not only legendary, but limited. When they are gone, they're gone. But lucky for you, if you're watching on Twitch, all you have to do is follow the directions you see on screen to enter for your chance to win one of these bad boys. They're available September 2nd, so don't miss your window, Vault Hunters. The giveaway closes at the end of the show, and winners will be contacted on Twitch. Up next, we've got a look at the 10th anniversary celebration of FanFest that took place last night here in Cologne. FanFest is in many ways the heart of Gamescom, and we popped down to catch some of the magic at a special event celebrating this major milestone. Then the broadcast continues with a celebration of Rare, updates on Overwatch 2 and Silent Hill F, and so much more.
The thing I love about Gamescom is it's always been about the community first.
Hey, boy, used to work for
And so
Xbox.
This is why we are here today, celebrating with you 10-year
I wonder if he's still
anniversary
there.
of Xbox FanFest.
Xbox is all about community, all about our players. 10 years of FanFest has just been absolutely amazing with this amazing community.
I really love about FanFest, the community come together every year. It's our 8th.
Yeah, that boy had
FanFest.
E3
It's
pins on his
awesome
vest.
here. This is something special, yeah, for us.
Oh yeah, he still worked there. Oh yeah, they do got that fishing game coming. The Fallout fishing game.
From all of us at Xbox, we love you, and we do it for you. We get up every day and fight to bring you what you love. So thank you for making it possible.
This is the tale of Belinda. I don't even know what that means. Please do make your mind up. Gregory. Gregory the snail. Hello, Gregory. Well, that all sounds very exciting. Are you ready to set sail for adventure, Gregory the Snail? Splendid, admirable bravery for one about to face such peril. Oh dear, Gregory, rather you than me. I can't help but feel you'd be slightly less doomed if you had some friends. You do have friends, don't you, Gregory? Ah yes, success is virtually guaranteed. Goodness gracious, it's raining cats and dogs, Gregory. Have you got a house, a home, somewhere you can shelter from the... Oh, I love what you've done with the place. Of course, Gregory's tale is just one insignificant example of endless possibilities. Wilderkin, if Gregory can do it, you probably can too.
What's up, everyone? Hope Gamescom 2025 is treating you well. Personally, I'm having a great time, and I'm very happy to be here celebrating 4 decades of great games from Rare. From pixelated beginnings in the 1980s to shaping the future of social gaming, Rare has left an indelible mark on video game history. And to help us honor this amazing legacy, we're joined by Rare's own Adam Park. Thanks for being here, Adam.
Hello, thank you. Lovely to be here. Very well. I mean, you know,
so far?
It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, it's
in
good
that
weather.
Gamescom way.
Better than the British weather so far. I think we can both agree on that.
I mean, it is humid.
Yes, but we're used to that.
That would be my single word description, humid.
Yeah, it's humid. It can get on the swampy side, but I'm living life.
I like swampy, yeah. Let's go
swampy
with
is
swampy.
good stuff. I mean, 40 years,
Yep.
congratulations,
Thank you
obviously.
very
It's
much.
an extraordinary achievement in gaming. But why don't we take it back a bit, all the way to those sort of 8-bit beginnings and to the journey that you've had towards this much more connected social world of gaming. Can you just talk a bit about Rare's journey through that?
So I think, obviously, what I love about Rare, and I've been there for 18 years, so I can't claim to have been there since the start, but I've been there for, what, nearly half of its time.
It's a good innings.
It is a good innings, but I think, like, obviously Rare started out with passion. Like, it was two brothers above their parents, newsagents, making games for the Spectrum back in, like, in the 80s.
One of my favorite games.
Like, I think that's the kind of through line for everything. And I don't want to, sound kind of too emotional or corporate about it, but I think...
This is your time to do so, man.
Thank
Go
you very
for
much.
it.
This is it.
Do it.
Have Snow Patrol swelling in the background right now. But no, I think, like, that kind of passion is that through line. So whether you're playing something like Attack Jetpack, like, the passion that was poured into that is the same passion that's poured into games now. And I think Rare has survived that 40 years because of that passion. And I think if the passion wasn't there, and if it was just a case of, well, let's make another game, what shall we make? Well, let's look at some trends and see what looks good. I don't think Rare would have survived 40 years. So, the connectivity and bringing fans along on that journey is all about that passion.
It's amazing. I mean, 40 years. Normally you get gifted a ruby for that, and I'm a bit light on rubies, but apparently you guys did something a little bit different as well.
Oh, that's right. So, and I assume you're alluding to our blue plaque.
Yeah.
So, like, for those in the UK or those who visited the UK, blue plaques, like, are peppered across the country, and they're awarded by local authorities for, like, sites of historic, like, significance. So, like, someone famous could have been born there, something could have been created there, there could have been something, a big event happened there. But we were given one for Rare's 40th anniversary.
So cool.
So
honestly.
in Ashby-de-la-Zouch, which is a little market town right in the middle of the UK, about 20 minutes from Rare, it's kind of now based in Twycross, but about 20 minutes away, they've erected a blue plaque to celebrate where we're from. And I think it's just, like, it's a wonderful thing. Like, the fact that video games now are being recognised in the same way that Shakespeare was, or William Caxton, or like a battle, or it's like it just. As somebody who grew up with video games, I never thought that would be a thing. So I find it absolutely wonderful.
That's so cool. And how can fans get involved in the 40th anniversary celebration? Because there's so much love for Rare, and just people just love connecting around your games. How can they get involved in it?
So I mean, there's tons of stuff to do. Like, we've released a load of Rare product. I put it like that. So we've got this wonderful new vinyl record from IM8-bit. We've got a new controller. We've got some fantastic apparel from Fangamer, but obviously a lot of our 40th is focused on Sea of Thieves, and Sea of Thieves has been a massive part of our history. Like, if you take into account the development time, Sea of Thieves is a quarter of Rare's history.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves has been there. I think that's
about that.
You frowned. You made me doubt myself then. And I mean, I'm
going to believe you.
I mean, it's been out 7 years. Yeah. So time before that. So 10 years easily. So we focused a lot of that anniversary celebration on that, because that's where our players are. So there's login bonuses. We've got always fun, end of the month, community weekend in Sea of Thieves. There's a lot of Rare themed kind of shenanigans going on there. So I'd encourage anyone to get involved. And things like MS rewards, Game Pass perks, there's a huge amount of Rare love across the whole Xbox ecosystem. So come on in.
I've got to say, Rare always has this signature style to it. Would you say that there's a secret sauce behind making a Rare game?
I don't know if there's a secret sauce. That's a really good question. I think what it is that we've never taken ourselves seriously, but equally we take ourselves seriously at the same time. So I think it's that ability to go from kind of these huge kind of vistas and epic moments, like even melancholy and just like the thrill of an adventure. The next thing you know, you're kind of fiving yourself out of a cannon, or it goes very Monty Python all of a sudden. And I think that's like looking at this wall behind us that one of our kind of super fans illustrated for us. A guy called Dustin, and it's just like this beautiful piece. But you can see, like, even in our kind of most serious games, there's those moments of levity, and I think that's Rare's special sauce. Is like, it's quintessentially British, I suppose.
True, it's hard to replicate that, to be fair. So if you're taking notes, any future devs, go with some quintessential British stuff. It always wins. So let's fast forward a bit back to today. I mean, Sea of Thieves continues to bring in players all across the globe. Looking back, what have been some of your favourite community moments from Sea of Thieves specifically?
Oh, within Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Well, I think, and there's people around us right now, Sea of Thieves Fest. So, every year, the fans have organised this event, which takes place, and they come from all over the world, meet, cosplay, make stuff, share stories, and I think that ability to kind of have a game that's made people want to do that themselves. I can think of nothing greater as a game dev, and for a community to want to come together. And I'd say that's a pinnacle. That's such a wonderful, wonderful moment. But obviously throughout the game, there's Easter eggs galore to significant community moments, which I won't spoil, but things that have happened throughout the, before, when we were in early access, first person to fall off a cliff, things like that. They're all kind of marked out within the game as well. So I think, community is the heart of Sea of Thieves. It doesn't exist without its community. And I know a lot of games can say that, but I think for Sea of Thieves, that's more true than anything. So, yeah, I think that would be it. The Sea of Thieves Fest is such a wonderful thing.
I always keep track of the Sea of Thieves Fest hashtag on Twitter, because the photos from it are so heartwarming. It's so lovely to see people rallying there together, seeing friends that they normally only get this one chance to meet each other online. So it's lovely. You've got 40 years in the bag now. What excites you the most about Rare's future?
I think Rare's future, that's a really great question. I think just the ability to continue doing what we're doing. And for me, I think Rare's, it goes a bit back to what you asked earlier with the secret sauce. I think one of the things Rare's always done well is create kind of fairy tales, ultimately. Whether that's a pirate fairy tale, or whether that's a racing one, whatever it is, you're kind of the ability to create a fairy tale and go into it, I think is wonderful. And Rare doesn't always reinvent the wheel. It's there's been pirate games before. Before we did Banjo-Kazooie, there'd been 3D platformers, RC Pro-Am, there'd been racing games. But I think it's Rare's ability to go in and go, how can we make this our own, and what makes this different? And I think that's what excites me. The same thing that excited me when I started all those years ago on Viva Pinata. It's it's just the crazy creative energy that is in that building is wonderful.
Maybe you can use some crazy creative energy to explain to me, how can a monkey be a donkey? Come on, it's been 40 years. Explain that one for me.
I think I know the answer to that, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll ask you off camera then. Don't worry.
I do know the answer though. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, though, we're going to play a little game. We're going to do some quick fire questions.
Right.
Don't think too hard on it. Just go with your gut.
So it's just
nice and easy. All right. Ready to go?
I'm
okay.
as I ever am. Yeah.
All right. What's been the wildest rare pitch?
The wildest rare pitch. Well, I would say actually a lot of the wildest rare pitches actually make it. Like Viva Pinata, that's a
that is a weird one. Yeah.
Make a garden.
Yeah.
Have populate it with pinatas.
Who were just off to get battered.
That's it. Then there's some kind of maniacal teacher arrives now and again to steal them from you. Imagine that on paper.
Oh no, yeah. Well done for getting it through the game.
Well, yeah.
Who would be a better pet? Some Battletoads or Conker?
Battletoads or Conker? Oh, I think Conker.
Yeah.
I think the Battletoads would be more like unruly toddlers in your house. At least Conker, I think I could at least put him in the garden and be like,
true.
Just recover out there.
Oh,
yeah?
snaps.
I think he's generally quite ambivalent, I think, is the right
Yeah,
word.
I definitely go Conker there.
Okay, would you rather have a Sea of Thieves grog or some Viva Pinata candy?
Console leak, bro. I see
Even
it.
knowing it's come from a destroyed...
They're not showing it, but they're talking about it.
Sort of taken care
so.
of.
But I mean, you play Sea of Thieves, you see
Valve
what that
Steam
grog does to people.
is releasing
It
a
tends not
console,
to stay
bro.
down very long.
That's true.
It's like, hey, straight back out again.
Okay, Banjo or Kazooie?
Kazooie, for me.
Okay.
I mean, that's not to disrespect Banjo, but Kazooie, I just like...
People at home, they'll be making their judgment on you. That's
There's
fine,
a lot of
that's
judgment.
fine.
I hear it. I can hear it already.
Okay, what's the best rare cosplay you've ever seen?
Ever? Well, actually, I saw a fantastic one yesterday here. Yeah, someone from the Order of Souls. It was like epic.
Nice.
Did contact lenses, skulls, smoke effects, the lot. Like, it was amazing. Other than that, I think we were at Comic-Con maybe 8 years ago, and someone came as Banjo and Kazooie, and that was wonderful. Like, it really was
I
fantastic.
won't even begin to imagine how they managed
How they did it.
That's sick. Okay. Can you tell us any Rare developer secrets?
Any secrets to Rare?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting one. I suppose, like, it's not really a secret. It's like the biggest, where we are, I would say, is Rare's, like, developer secret. Like, I don't know if you've ever visited Rare.
I have, and I got to talk to Mike Chapman before.
Oh, there you go.
Immensely jealous of your campus. It is
I was
gorgeous.
trying to say that's our secret.
Yeah.
Is that we're in this beautiful
That's
campus
our
with this
secret.
amazing team around us, like, a canteens and just staff and just all these people who look after everyone.
Yeah, I
I'd say
think I had a
that's
burrito while I was there, and that was banging. So shout out to the catering team; they smashed it.
Oh, they are amazing.
So good. What's the best Rare Easter egg that basically nobody has actually ever found yet?
That they've never found yet. Ooh, that's a tricky one. I mean, they used to, and before my time, they used to put cows in a lot of games, even if they weren't supposed to be there. So that's something. Another thing that I did work on was Rare Replay. And in the stages, when you go and select a game, and it's kind of done like a paper theatre, there's kind of numbers hidden within those stages, which relate to something else. So I've only given you half of the secret there.
Okay, well, maybe someone smarter than me can figure that out.
Yeah,
at home.
people may have spotted though, I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll take a look. And then I've got one last one.
Yep.
Which Rare game should everybody play?
Well, obviously Sea of Thieves, for one, but I'm going to take that as a given, that everyone's played Sea of Thieves, yeah? So, for me, I'm going to give two answers, sorry. So I would either go Viva Pinata, because that game has just kind of, I think has just matured the older it's got. Like, going back to that now, so ahead of its time, such a wonderful experience. Or my favourite game growing up was Cobra Triangle. So I would definitely direct people to Cobra Triangle as well.
Good shout. You know what? I've got one more I just thought of.
Go on then.
I have been to the Rare campus, like we said. Every workplace has got some kind of weird traditions. Does Rare have any there?
Weird traditions? I mean, many. Like, too many.
Give us the best one then.
Probably too many to talk. Let me think. So weird traditions, like, I don't know if it's weird, but we have like a very, like, inclusive kind of family culture. So just like the last 2 weeks, we've had everyone's families in. Kids can be in for 2 weeks. So it's not necessarily weird, but it just gives Rare its kind of energy. And I say that as somebody, like, if you don't like children, maybe it wouldn't be so good, but loads of little kids running around the place.
Of course, yeah. Well, honestly, thanks so much for being game for that, Adam.
Thank you
and
so
a
much.
very happy anniversary to Rare. One thing that's decidedly not Rare are never-before-seen game trailers at Gamescom. So here is the debut of the new trailer for Hotel Barcelona. And then we're going to update you on Overwatch 2 Season 18 and reveal a few more surprises that we saved for the back half. Outer Worlds. That's all I'm going to say. 2. Okay, that's it. I'm done. All right, fine. Full gameplay presentation, but that's it. That's all you're going to get out of me. So for the rest, Xbox at Gamescom 2025 continues.
Now, entering West Virginia.
Hey, is that GPS broken or something?
No, it's working properly. Now, entering Pennsylvania.
What? I thought we just went back into West Virginia.
Now, entering...
All those who obstruct the transmission of justice will be banished, even if it's a goddamn GPS.
How am I supposed to know where to go now? Huh?
Keep your eyes on the road!
Ooh. Hey, I want this. Ooh, it got old school RPG elements in it. Oh yeah, Hotel Barcelona. Yo, oh, I gotta get this, bro. Even if it don't come to Game Pass, I think I'm gonna buy it.
Winston reporting in. My research shows big changes coming to Stadium. Ooh, I've been waiting for this. Okay, team, let's jump in. Two payloads? My mind is racing with possibilities.
Time to roll up my sleeves.
Winston! Tracer, glad you could make it.
Just in time.
Think you can keep up with me?
Such confidence. Shall we go another round?
Wow, they're making waves. One day, that'll be me. Until then, time to dive back into training. Seems like I'm not the only one getting stronger. Here we go!
Is that Joker?
Whoa, tons going on in that trailer, including a new release date. So let's get into all of that with Aaron Keller, game director of Overwatch 2, who's so kind enough to join me today. Great to see you, Aaron. How are you?
Doing so good. Thank you so much for having
little
us here.
long.
This is great.
I am so excited to geek out with you. Obviously, I wore my Mercy t-shirt especially for today.
I love that.
Representing some support mains.
Okay.
So first up, number one with the bullet. Season 18 is almost upon us. So how is
I'm gonna get off in
Overwatch
5
team
minutes.
feeling this year?
I gotta
okay, we are so
get some
excited
rest and watch
right
Twisted
now.
Metal.
This
But
is
I'm
like
gonna come
the
back on
mid-year
though. We're
point
gonna play.
for us. In season 18, it's going
we're gonna
to be
play
one
Herd.
of the
We're gonna
biggest
try that
seasons
out.
that we're going to launch this year, and it's so big. Like we're not going to be able to get into all of it today, but the season it's going to touch every part of the game. We're releasing a new hero, and we'll get into him later. There's also something really cool that we want to show players with him, so stay tuned for that. We have a huge update coming to our perks system this season. We've got a revamped progression system. We're doing things to our competitive mode. And then we've got just a ton of cool features and content coming to Stadium.
Heck yeah. Well, let's start right there because that sounds like a whole lot I want to get into. But Stadium,
me and a lot of the Overwatch team, the Xbox on Overwatch fans have been enjoying Stadium so much as well. Our pal Sam is actually just hit Legend rank, so he wanted to flex that as well, if you're impressed by that.
I'm impressed.
But it's been a massive new mode for you guys as well that was debuted earlier. What's the player feedback been like? For me, it was good, but yeah, how's the team taking that on in Stadium?
Yeah, so I mean, we've seen like a huge surge of player excitement as people are jumping into this mode, and I think it's really because Stadium lets you like totally transform your heroes. You put together these builds of hero powers and items, you get new abilities, you get more powerful, and it's all done over the course of a match. And so a lot of people are playing, which means we're getting a lot of feedback too. And two of the most common pieces of feedback that we're getting for Stadium is players want to play Stadium in an unranked mode, and they also want to have crossplay enabled for it. So we're listening to that feedback, and when Season 18 launches, it's going to have both crossplay enabled and a new unranked version of the mode.
Sick. Okay, so we've got that to look forward to coming up in the new season. Oh my gosh. I mean, you were speaking about customizing characters. I personally have been loving playing Mercy when I've got, like, I call it the kind of like kid backpack where it just heals and does all of my beams to all of the teams, so I can just go and blast them all with my Guardian pistol. That's my favorite one.
I love that.
So I'm hearing also that players are wanting a couple of more heroes in Stadium as well as that mode. So are you going to give them what they want, Aaron?
Yes.
Tell us now.
Yes. We want to make the game that players want to play. And really, heroes, they're the lifeblood of Overwatch. And a lot of our players, they have their favorite heroes, and they want to be playing them in Stadium. So at Season 18 launch, we're going to be introducing 3 of our most iconic heroes to the mode. Winston, Pharah, and Brigitte are all going to be joining the Stadium roster. And then just a few weeks later, we're so excited that Tracer is also going to be jumping into the mode. Now, some of the builds for these heroes are kind of nuts.
Okay.
And we can't wait to see what happens when players get their hands on them. And then we're going to continue to develop heroes for Stadium for each future season.
Gosh, that sounds great. I mean, like you say, I love mixing and matching, so I'm sure there's going to be some crazy combinations for those guys, especially Tracer.
Yes.
Oh, she's going to absolutely kill in Stadium. I can't wait to see that. Now, also, are we going to see maybe some new spaces to get into the action of Stadium, some new maps for that mode as well?
Yeah, and it's not just going to be new maps. We're going to be introducing a new exclusive to Stadium game mode called Payload Race. And this is like the first time we've introduced a game mode that has 2 objectives active at the same time. And it introduces this really strategic element to a match.
All right, we're going to end the stream right there. Ain't gonna lie. Yo, this stream kind of running over on time, bro. What's going on down there? Upcoming, best of. That's going to be on the last day. I'm going to notify so we can do Sunday. I'll definitely do, yeah. Yeah, they did, bro. Bro, Xbox really didn't give us much, bro, but yeah. Somebody called me from Homestead. I'll call him back. Yeah, shit's crazy. But I'm gonna jump back. Yeah, we're gonna come back in a little bit. I just have to get a little rest and everything. Oh, no problem, Golden Nail. I'll be back on. Have y'all notifications on. I'll be back on in a few. I just gotta lay down for a little bit. I got a mean headache. And then I want to catch some of this. 2 new episodes for Twisted Metal just dropped. So, yeah, I want to check that out. So, we'll be back. Some events should be going. I'll catch one in a few hours, probably like around 1 o'clock, and I'll come back on. I just have to lay down for a little bit. Thank you guys for tuning in. HK, Golden Nail, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all, man. Dizzy McFly, man. We'll be back, okay? Peace.